My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. Always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want.
Oh, got that thing turned off. All right.
Hey.
We were jamming to some neo soul. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Jill Scott. Shout out to all them. Anyway, what's up,
Yeah.
She Talk to Butch? What it do? Vibrant. What it do? Jasmine's in the building. What up? Queen V, what's happening? So bomb. What it do? Tiffany Black is in the building just as usual. See, you even know to pull or throw out both emojis. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Anyway, we're here. We're here. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm a little tired from the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't give myself that day to sleep in. I was like, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna talk about like some real quick YouTube news. Like, it's gonna take a couple seconds, but I'm a little confused by some stuff. Then we'll go into rumors, protection, and what we think, or not what we think, what I think about the ladies not being worthy based on how they react to this whole situation. What's up, UNM? I don't want to mess up the name. I don't know if you're UNM or Unum,
Is that
something
under
like
new
that.
management?
Oh, under new management. Jesus,
Maybe
look
who
at
that
me.
is.
Mm, if it is, I'm calling under under new
I know.
management UNM. So I look. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yep, yep. Well, forgive me. I forgive me for sounding crazy. But shout out to you under new management. Anyway, um so you see the title and all the other good stuff, and we're not expecting to come out here and give breaking news based on, a few days ago. And what I mean by that is like I don't relish stories. Like, okay, this happened, that happened. Okay. I'm kind of I try my best to be a one and done. Sometimes it obviously doesn't work out, but I'll do my best today so that there's no question, concern. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going to be going forward, and that's pretty much it. What's up, Mom Bear? How you doing? All right, so YouTube streets real quick. Dragons is doing the Lunchable after party on her and Lemon's birthday. Well, Ness is the Lunchable party, and then and then she was going to do the after party. Now, I don't know if it seems like Lemon kind of counted on the fact that they have the same birthday, and they were going to do something at his place, but that's kind of like up in the air. Just kind of trying to figure that out because I know Lemon does make himself present in the chat when it's being talked about. Just I don't know if he's disappointed in the fact where, he's invited her to be on his platform on a daily basis. And they clearly, like for a year, when your birthday is,
Right.
like you got a year
Okay.
notice, you know. Uh, but anyway, I'm not sure how that goes, whatever. My thing is a lot of people call like their birthdays like their birthday week, their birthday month. I don't typically see a whole lot of people celebrate their birthday on their birthday unless it's like at the perfect time.
Okay.
So my thing with the whole situation is I was like, well, I think they could cover like all aspects, but just zeroing in on the fact that they were going to have it together. I can't tell either amount of feel or anything like that. I was just wondering if the solution is to have, the birthday on another day, you know.
Right.
So it is what it is on there. What's up, arts and crafts? I was confused about the ZX pizza situation because like there was
Yeah.
like yeah, I mean, there was name calling and then there was a picture up and stuff like that. But it took me a minute to grasp because literally it wasn't the story for a while. It was just kind of name calling. I'm like, okay. And then when he put his cash up, when he put his cash app up on the screen and saying like you should be transparent or whatever, I started to catch on. I don't know why that's drumming up from a school drive. I just wish, if people felt a certain way, whether begging, scamming, or however you feel, I just think that is appropriate to leave positive events further from negative events. I wouldn't compare like a school drive to scamming. Maybe like a drink contest or like some dumb shit like that, but not for the kids. You just don't know if it's helping them to a certain point where it might turn some people off if you dig into that. So I
But
don't know. Yeah,
to be fair, I want
yeah.
to say this is maybe like the third year that she's actually done this. So me personally, I think what she's doing is actually a good cause. Like, people need help with school supplies. Because, honey, if the groceries is going up, y'all can only imagine the cost of school supplies is going up. And we have teachers. I don't know why teachers is putting a box of sandwich bags on these kids' school supply list. So I get it. So I can
Ooh,
appreciate, yeah. I got
I mean,
my
isn't it?
I got kids school
Yeah,
supply list and I'm just like, why do y'all need magic erase like the little Mr.
yeah.
Magic erasers? Why? So I get it. It's for a good cause. I definitely get it.
Right, right. And people got to realize the cost of everything is going up except for
Okay.
our salaries.
That part.
I talked to the company. I'm like, yo, can we discuss inflation? You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
anyway,
Listen.
here we go. I'm gonna get through this real quick so we can get the meat potatoes of the commentary. When he put his cash up on the screen, I was like, hey, if somebody wants to be that transparent, that's fine. If they don't, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. And then the last thing I have to say is ZX pretty much always like breeze the greatest thing ever. She stepped away to do her school oh, and this and that. My thing is he gave her accolades for a year, but then went into a situation where it's like, I'm gonna cancel my membership, not come back, not participate, not say anything good about you. I was like, how did that go from like, 0 to 100 that fast?
Oh, that's easy. I mean, we look at the parties involved. You had King Roman News, and then you had Ness, and then you had Brianna. He was bigging them up and hyping them up about,
Hmm.
away from YouTube, handling real life, being the best version of themselves in real life that they could possibly be by career goals, religion, whatever the case may be, scholastically, whatever the case. So then you
Hmm.
notice when Ness came back, that's when he
Hmm.
started saying, "Oh, girl, you back?" And he started going after her. King Rubber Dudes came back. He low key started going after him. He's just like, "Why are y'all back?" So his last hope was that third individual, and that is she back. It's the same thing as with the first two.
Yeah, I kind of thought that you can come back, you can come and go as you please, but you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, live in the, and I mean, we're getting into the commentary now. Unfortunately, a lot of people live in this bubble where they're like, oh my gosh, if I take a second off or I go do this or I got to do that, I got to inform the people. Oh, gee. Hey,
Right.
I'm just like, okay, like we don't need to know about everything, but all right, let's go straight into the rumors. Hopefully, I catch them all because I don't want to be doing this every day.
Right.
Okay, I wrote down the best of the best, and if that's not good enough, write me a message. Okay,
Okay.
that's what the community wall, or if you're not satisfied with what I cover, just let me know, and I'll make the adjustment. But anyway, first rumor, and these are all annoying, by the way. I'm just clearing this up. So the first rumor is that now this is about the audio landlord. Actually, the first thing is about audio, but it's the landlord, myself, RNY, and anybody else who's involved. So I don't want you to be confused, but apparently, I was allegedly supposed to. I was supposed to allegedly send audio to link up with landlord.
That's
Um,
what they say.
well, my thing is the first time that I mentioned him, I was on Pizarro's panel. And everybody knows I report the damn news. And all I said on Pizarro's panel, just like everybody else, hey, I heard that they're going to link up at the IRL in the Bay Area. What's up with that? Now, how would I know that without hearing it prior? How could I set something up that they already discussed in front of everybody to set it up? Like this was
Very
already a
true.
done deal. Like, do I see the future or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was already talked about. So how the hell could I have anything to do with that? Now here's the thing, right? He is a grown person. If that man says that he had some business to handle and he couldn't, slide up north, I'm not here to debate that.
Right.
If he was waiting on some equipment or whatever, what kind of person am I to be like, oh well, you know what, hey, I gave you the order to go up there, and you're not able to go up there because you're waiting for some equipment. No, audio can do whatever the hell audio wants to do, which is ridiculous to me because I just wow. I mean, that
Yeah,
would be
I'm
the
just
worst
trying to
digital.
understand where this whole you gave him an order when it started out them two
Hey,
were
global,
arguing. Hey Global, them two were arguing
right,
and it then turned into, oh, well, since you got all this mouth, I'm gonna pull up on. I'm gonna be down there in your area come whatever day. Like either, in other words, either put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I'm not sure how you put out the order, and then there was a conversation. He was like, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be in Sano Palo Alto, whatever that is, at a
right,
car show.
right.
So you weren't present or on the panel for any of those conversations. So I don't know how you were the one to put out an
It
order, but
was it was to be honest with you, I didn't really give a damn. It was small talk. Like cuz I was on the panel and I was like, I mean, I would bring up anything in the panel. Like, anyway, I have no idea what I would bring up, but that's just that I was asking a question based on what I heard. I didn't feel like it was malicious or anything like that. The damn ask a question of something that already was out there. It's not like I made it up. Hey, they're gonna meet up. Let me make that up just out of the blue or whatever. So
Right.
let's go ahead and get rid of, like, as I said, I'm not going to keep y'all here for 10 hours or anything going over this stuff. I will drop the link if anybody has anything crazy to say or whatever, because I got other stuff going on.
Arts and craft
uh
hush.
what's arts and crafts say? If you don't remember when the Lord had a
Oh, that's
whole
so bomb.
anti-mixed people,
But what above
oh,
that?
so bomb, anti-mixed people, damn,
That comment
oof,
tickled me too. But look at arts and
Jesus.
crafts.
What the arts and crafts say? It's
That
definitely a good
individual is
thing.
old and audio is scrawny. It's a fair fight. No,
Oh Lord.
no.
Oh Jesus. So anyway, first number one rumor, let's get that out the way. That's done. So don't
Yeah.
want to hear about that anymore. That's stupid.
And she talked too
Um,
much.
what's up? She talked too much. And okay, so the next one putting out dog whistles about Pizarro's channel. Why would I do that? Okay,
Right.
first of all, if someone's on a non-monetized channel and then they can go to another channel the next day and have the same numbers and have the same type of show, what would I be accomplishing?
Absolutely nothing.
Right. And my thing is the video that's in question of me talking about like what we're talking about right now, why wouldn't I have that video taken down? It's still up.
Very true.
It's
Very
not
true. I just
flagged.
didn't
It's
understand the whole dog whistle thing. Like, that's the part that kind of made me scratch my head and go, "What?"
probably just having the regular content creator conversation. I don't know who I was talking to, but I said, unfortunately, actually, I was talking about Lolo's channel, which we will get into that later. Nothing negative at all whatsoever. But I was like, typically, content creators are responsible for what goes on their channel, but at the same time, you can't necessarily stop what's coming out of somebody's mouth. Like
Very true.
you can only handle it after, and the way that you handle it. So I guess me talking about content creators, us being responsible for what happens on our channel, I guess that was a dog whistle. I have no idea. It's impossible for me to do that because out of 9 years of me being out here, I've never touched anybody's channel.
Yeah.
Nor do I have any plans to do so. I could hate you and I'm not gonna take your channel down. That's just one of the things.
Right.
I Yeah, I don't talk about kids, I don't take channels, and I used to not cuss women out, but that's changed. And y'all know why, okay? Um so the next rumor would be Lolo, going right into here. Her live was brought up. I did not say that she didn't handle landlord appropriately. Okay. So a lot of people are like, where's the video? We want to evaluate it for ourselves. We want to see what happened, this, that, whatever. Okay. So we will talk about a picture that landlord was running around with, in a minute here. But when something did go down on Lolo's panel, I wanted to make it clear, and I actually put I was in the chat or whatever over at Pieces when they were like, "Well, you can't blame her for this and that," and I'm like, "No, like you guys have to realize, like she when she hit this panel the other day." I said, "Hey Lolo, I really appreciate like the speed of you taking care of some stuff getting out of order." I said, "Hey, that picture is floating around, and the things that come out of his mouth when he pulls up that picture is just disgusting." And when I talk about ladies not worthy, I'll bring that back up. But I actually thanked her and praised her for the way that she handled it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I told her if anything comes up at all whatsoever, whatever, just ask me. I saw it with my own two eyes. I heard it with my own two ears. I know what happened. I'm the one that said it was okay. Um, Okay, so everybody wants to talk about like how the panel was handled, how the interaction between landlord and me were, whatever. I'm just gonna let y'all have it. What's up, Bush baby? I'm gonna
Hey,
let
Bush
y'all have
baby.
it. Okay, just out of the set. What's up, Tulsa?
Mm.
Basically,
Oh, I don't know about that statement, but carry on.
what'd she say? I didn't even see. Hey, RNY, the mods in chat. What'd she say wrong?
I sent you the clip of Tulsa over there running. I almost said something crazy, running her mouth. I'm trying to be a better person, y'all. But Tulsa, baby, I see you the long way. That's okay though. I still rock with you, but just know I see you the long way.
Mm. Geez. All right. Well, hey, shout out to y'all's back and forth, whatever y'all are gonna do. I have no idea. But let's just say I'll give it to y'all. Like, let's say I lost a troll battle, scratch off, body bag, whatever you want to call it, battle on somebody's platform, right? Let's just go with that because that's what you guys want to say. You wanted to see some kind of theatrical performance. So, trolls, like if you have, and not even trolls, just people. Let's say that there's five, six, seven of us here, and I pick a fight with Lemon, for example. Let's say I cuss Lemon out talking about reads and everything that we've talked about him and this and that. And let's say that he cusses me out, talks about my reads or whatever, and everybody's like, "Ooh, ah, oh my gosh, damn, he got edgy." Well, you know what? Cool. Then I dust myself off and I live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's been a person out here that's like the scratching panel king or queen, let
Uh
me know.
huh.
You know what I'm saying? Along the ways, I wish I would have a dry erase board up here and check off all the times that somebody, got the best of me on a panel. Now, me personally, I feel a little bit different, but guess what? I have to go with the popular vote. The popular vote is that I got jacked up on the panel. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing to do is obviously, when you bump into the person or whatever it is, if you want to fight, that's fine. But the weird thing is I'm not supposed to be held accountable to 24 hours a day be bouncing around. Oh my God. Oh, he said something over at YTC's. Oh, he said something at Pizarro's. Oh, he said something at Ness's. Oh, he said something at Love. Like, am I supposed to be on am I supposed to be on watch for somebody that
Right.
I had a conversation with on one platform? Because basically, I believe YTC was behind it, saying, "Yeah, it makes no sense for him to be chasing people around." You know what I'm saying? Because there
Absolutely.
there wouldn't be a waking moment of me being on a panel that people wouldn't be like, "Oh, he talked about y'all over here. Oh, we did this over there." Like I would be, I couldn't even do commentary or hang out or whatever without answering that question over and over and over and over and over again. It's crazy to me.
But then, do
Bush
you
baby said,
understand that people would then say, "But Envy, why are you following a grown man around? Why you always popping up?" Like so, like there's no pleasing people. Like it's crazy.
right, right. Like, I mean, I don't want to live my life like that. He did this, he did that. The greatest thing is RNY basically told me to fall back. She's like, remember, you're the one that says it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yep,
You know,
that's exactly what I told you.
would you like to affect him? Hold on a second.
Hmm. Hey, everybody coming in, Bush baby. I think I got you. I spoke to
All right, I
Queen
had a
Tristan.
stuffy nose. I didn't want people to think I was over here doing
Okay, because
the
you know this.
most. Yeah, I know. Oh my, he was sniffling. Oh
Okay.
my God. So, with regards to that, I don't know. I mean, that's all I really have to say. Those are the
Yeah.
rumors. Oh, also, I wanted to dispel the rumors about, or the rumor about Bree. I heard that I went into some kind of covert operation, members only, and drugged the hell out of her. Does that even sound like me? No.
No.
Now, did I say shady shit? Yeah, but it was like
As does
normal.
everybody else, including her. So what's
She calls me
next?
She calls me half white. I call her half ton. She, it was literally, but folks were like, okay, let's stir the pot a little bit, and say that Envy was talking up under her clothes. How? How? They did say you were playing with yeah. Okay, you're a troll. Um,
Oh,
I know.
partying with it. Oh,
No,
jeez. Y'all are
nah, State of
crazy.
Being's all right. Glover, it's also good to see. So basically, like, no, I was just shady. At any time, if y'all want to do a review or whatever the case may be, let me know. Because yeah, nah, I was just being shady. I would never like, even though I say, yeah, I'm gonna start fighting with women if they disrespect me. I'm only gonna go so far. Like, there's no reason
Exactly.
because then it starts making me. It makes me cringe. What makes me cringe that other people say, I'm not gonna do it to myself. Because predatory behavior is a thing. I don't
It
give a
is.
damn if you're online, offline, whatever. I'm not gonna start talking under a woman's clothes. But as I said, I might do B's and H's and I don't know, but never talking under their clothes because that would make myself feel weird. I'm not a predator, nor would I ever want to be in the company of someone that would act like that.
Right.
Um, so, all right, we're going to look at my community wall and we're going to look at protection. And then I said, I believe in my title, winning online is not fighting. And when somebody asks, okay, like people, as I said, are in the lenses of only thinking that online exists and you can't go outside. So there's only so much I can do, right?
Right.
But when it once it got taken to a certain space, and I'm going to show you the community wall post so that you can understand. I know a lot of y'all probably saw my community wall post, but I want you to realize I will get into the details of what happened, but just know, once it got to a certain space, my hands were tied. You know what I mean? Because once the picture started, I was done. And just so y'all know, and I'll talk about it in more detail in a minute. um what happened was is if landlord and I are fighting, and RNY way before this said publicly that she wanted to be left alone. I thought we were done at that point. Like, hey, leave me alone. Okay, cool. Now go after Envy. Okay, cool. That's man versus man. Okay. And then the trolling or whatever the case may be, I don't care. But once he took the time to dig in, in the archives or whatever the case may be, to grab RNY's picture, and then go around with that picture, that's when it got out of control. Now I know a lot of people want to say, let me say this real quick before we do the community wall. A lot of people want to say, okay, Bazooka Gate 2.0. All right, let me I hate talking about Bazooka Gate, but let me address it. There were some gray areas there. Okay. It wasn't like, okay, somebody switched to RY's picture and then switched to a bazooka and then said what was going to happen. There were gray areas out there for the people. Well, you know what? Who would travel with a bazooka from California to Virginia? He really wasn't talking about her. There was a lot of gray areas, and that's fine. So okay, you guys can say from your opinion that I didn't know what I was talking about. We jumped the gun. We really didn't pay attention to what we were supposed to do. You could say whatever, okay? But the fact that a picture was used to talk so disgusting about the woman, it's very clear. There is no, like, you can't work your way around it. If I change my picture right now to a woman and then start telling y'all what I would do to that woman that's on my picture, that's like disgusting, is predatory, and it definitely is or sexual harassment, accosting, whatever you want to call it, right? There is no gray area at all whatsoever. All right, so After that happened, let me see. I put up as much as I possibly could about the situation, being diplomatic. This was my support, right? Because this is a lot of the stuff that RNY and I talked about. Because it was like, wait a minute, hold on. I thought, even if I'm involved as a woman, I thought we were arguing. And I was like, yeah, me too. And she's like, well, it went to the next level. So as I said, y'all keep in mind, her picture was pulled up and these things were said, directed at, look at this woman in the picture. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I did. So I put out, stop saying that I don't protect RNY. Now read below. RNY has expressed several times to a specific person online publicly to be left alone. This request was not honored and has escalated to a point where RNY will seek the proper assistance. Hence, I am not a professional that deals with sexual harassment. Now, the first thing, this is the next two things are legal facts. First one is using someone's image on a live stream to sexually harass them is strictly illegal. This behavior violates multiple federal and state criminal laws and civil statutes. So far, it's fact. It's not how much do you like me, how much do you like RNY. It is what it is. And then the second thing says unwelcome sexual behavior, comments about your own sexual actions or body parts to someone else is a form of verbal sexual misconduct, which he did very blatantly. When he brought up her picture, he was talking about body parts. He was talking about actions, sexual actions, and things like that. So it's, as I said, it's really just cut and dry. That's what I'm saying. Don't give me Bazooka Gate or anything like that. Second thing I put up there is, in addition to the sexual harassment of RNY, as explained in the last post, I will assume that RNY, will be assisted under these penalties as well via digital device inspection, SIM, IMEI, IP, and cloud. There's a lot to keep up with, but this process will be documented and shared with the general public. Now, why will this be documented and shared with the general public? Because basically the general public is going to be swayed different ways based on the popularity game. And I want it to be really, really transparent, and there's nothing to hide. Like, this is cut and dry. Like, one of my attorneys was like, you could take somebody that passed the bar 3 days ago and and tell them to deal with this. I was like, wow. Mm.
Dang.
Yeah. So basically, now to have somebody's picture, change their picture, and do whatever they need to do, this is another phase of the legal process. Having a photo of a victim on a phone while sexually harassing them can serve as direct digital evidence of stalking, harassment, or non consensual behavior. So basically, thus far, it's pretty clear. I mean, are there any gray areas? Anybody confused? Oh, you had surgery, Creole Butterfly. Hopefully you're doing good. I really do appreciate you tapping in. Oh, sorry about the commercials. Yeah, I usually jack them up based on the
Ella, give me these commercials. That
I
is
know
crazy.
I'll turn them down. But as I
Hold on, and
said,
hold on, speaking of surgery, I just also want to kind of plug this in. For those that have not heard, Mo Better had a successful surgery and she updated her community wall and she came home today. So, which is a day earlier than what they planned. So, so happy for
so it
her.
went okay, so it went better than what they
Yes.
expected. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Mo Betta,
Absolutely.
for a speedy recovery. And
Yes.
hopefully you feel like, each and every person out here supported you in that journey. So
Absolutely.
I'm proud of you, and, reach out if you need anything, of course.
Absolutely.
So yeah, protection, 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 protection. Now, do you guys kind of understand where the protection thing is? Do you know the number one thing that's hard for a man to do? The number one thing
Uh,
that's hard for a man to do is to, like, fall back when asked to fall back. Like, A, you're going to be doing too much. A, you're going to say too much. Let it all play out. And you guys didn't want to believe that. Like she told you a little bit about texting and all that other stuff when I was on, different panels or whatever. Like, hey, fall back, don't bring this up. Let it all play out. I'm just waiting to see, what my comfort zone is about the situation, how to handle it. But then when the picture came out, that was it, because basically RNY and I pretty much made a deal. And what I mean by made a deal is I was like, I'm gonna fight. But she's like, well, you talking about the internet, right? I was like, yeah, like, hey, if I lost a scrap, I'm gonna try to win the next one. It is what it is. I'm not gonna follow him around, but I'm gonna get on his ass or whatever. That was the understanding, up until that point, when he went from troll to predator. Because the thing is like, you can't blame everything on trolling. I know people get mad, like, when people start lying and people start doing this and people start doing that. They're like, oh, well, all you guys are going to do is just blame it on trolling so you can lie and scheme and do your all that. No. Predatory is definitely not trolling. That's way, 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 way behind, but our that is way, way, way beyond my wildest imagination how we should be approaching someone. Now, remember, RY had nothing to do with any of this, nor did I really. I just brought up, as I said, hey, are him and Audio going to beat up? Big fight started, and then RY took the I don't know. It's worse than Casualty of War, because like he literally like turned the whole thing on you,
Yep.
made you feel a certain way, and it's weird. It is very, very weird. And as I said, any level of bullshit. I remember saying this specifically. I said any amount of bullshit that comes from anybody out here, I will return it. So what's up, OG Beauty? Yeah,
Mm-mm.
any level of bullshit, I was gonna turn. So basically, like if you cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss you out. If you say something disrespectful that's crazy, I'm gonna say something disrespectful that's crazy. But I'm not gonna take a woman's picture, put it up there, and start talking about my body parts and what she should do to them and all that other stuff. And as I said, like when I start, I'm very, very disappointed in the women because of the attacks. And that really makes me think about why do they think that this activity and this type of behavior is okay? I have no idea. I know this is more of a serious topic, but when I talked about it earlier or before or a couple days ago, I was like, y'all don't have anybody or this or that, whatever. So it's a little bit more serious than that, but I will talk about that in a minute.
And not to make excuses, but more
Mhm,
so just to give a point of reference and kind of show pattern, right? So everybody knows the big ordeal that happened between the Mo3 sector, Jay Dunn. Not all of the Mo3 sector people. It was a couple of the fellas over there. They was all over there at Room Shakers, and stuff was said under her clothes that she ain't like. And so she said she gonna do what she had to do with the law. And some of these same women had a problem with Jay Dunn doing that, when she was also, you know, uh, talked to under her clothes inappropriately. So it's a pattern, and it's starting to feel like it's acceptable or tolerable because it's online. That's
mhm.
weird to me.
Let's see. Man, my biggest followers for my channel is men, so I'm not shocked about most women,
Oh
right?
wow.
And I'm the exact opposite. Most of my subscribers and supporters are women. So, if you look at my logo, it's at the top right there. My logo is on purpose. You see the queen leaning on the king. And if you look at the queen, she's gold, right? With a little bit of black going down, and then the king is black with a little bit of gold. That basically means that they're united. But the king's always going to let her lean on him because, quite frankly, out on the chessboard, she's the one doing most of the work. So
Can I
I do
ask you a
everything I
messy
possibly can.
question? Can I ask you
A
a
messy
question?
question. Oh,
It's
and I
it's
don't want.
messy but
I don't
shady.
want. I want to
Go
make
ahead.
sure, yeah, you can. I want to make sure people don't convolute Jay Dunn over there versus you having to deal
Oh,
with
no,
a
no, no, no.
picture because that's
Oh,
that's
no.
what's going to come up next. Just
Oh,
when
no,
somebody
definitely.
switches to your picture, it escalates a little bit further than that. But go ahead.
Right. No, I was just speaking to the actions of men
What's
speaking
up,
under
Sour
women's
Patch?
clothes. Hey, Sour Patch. I was just speaking to the action of men speaking under women's clothes. And then when a woman decides to go and protect herself and handle it,
No,
then
I understand.
she's then attacked. You know what I'm saying? Well, not
Because you
really
wanted
attacked,
a
but talked about.
what
But
kind of
you
messy question?
but you said you were talking about your chess pieces and how the queen kind of leans on the king, right?
Mhm.
I was getting ready to ask you, is that with or without contractual obligation or NDAs?
Oh my God. Oh. Oh God, y'all! She's saying that because people think that she has kind of an NDA, some
Right.
kind of long file agreement with me. Working with me, whether it be on her channel, my channel, whatever. That's crazy that
That's
you asked that.
crazy. That is crazy.
Um, we'll put a name on it. I'll put it. Oh shit, I'll put a
It
name
was
on it.
it was Demon Soul with TRX over there talking about it.
Yeah,
TRX even said,
TRX,
"I
what are
want
you
somebody to
doing,
buy
bro?
her contract out, free RNY." What?
Yeah,
Contract?
I
Okay.
mean, and we heard your name again. I believe Jesus, I believe the last time you were half doxxed, you packed up and left for about a year and a half or whatever. So, you know,
Mm.
uh, seemed like you're a little uncomfortable with that situation. So leave us alone. Like, please don't bring yourself into anything that has to do with us because I'm not necessarily having this live saying I'm going to be a freaking guardian angel and the best person in the world or whatever. Definitely not doing that at all because that swanging and banging, uh, roasts, gags, and all that other stuff I'm definitely gonna do. Fight, yeah, absolutely. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, hey, now I can't even curse on my channel or whatever. But Sour Patch, Molly, so Envy, you're never alluded to anything like that before. TMO and TRX made that up out of thin air. I didn't. I didn't know. I don't allude to TMO and TRX. If you think I did, the only time I ever talked about TRX at all whatsoever is when
I
he
think
was
that
sorry.
person is talking about, did you ever allude to a contractual agreement between you and I? I think that's what they're asking.
Um,
I've
I
never
don't
heard you
think
allude to that.
so.
Never.
No, no, I don't think so. Because why would I allude to something in business that doesn't exist? It make me look crazy,
Exactly.
right? Here we go with literacy. Okay. So Molly, tell me when I alluded it. You know everything that goes on the internet, like timestamps, whatever. So when did I allude to RNY being under contract? What do you want to hear? That we're business partners? Like, is that what you want to hear? But anyway, if you want to hear that, that's fine, Molly. I'll tell you all about it. But there's no NDA or contracts. It's a handshake deal. A handshake, a hug, and a drink. How about that? Does that make you feel better? Um, so basically, also, if people think that RNY would interrupt me from trolling and for being an agitator or creating a situation, absolutely not. She would not interrupt me. I don't want you guys to put it together. Or I don't want you guys to compare that RY doesn't give a damn what trolling I do, whatever. Or I mean, I wouldn't even really let her influence me in the troll world. But that does not necessarily mean that I can't let her, request the way that I move based on how she feels. So I don't want people to put that together. oh well, Envy, you said this on somebody's platform, you said that, and you're going after this person. That has nothing to do with the situation. I'm not going after anybody that has the picture with all the things that were said. Like, let's, apples and oranges. I mean, as I said, from here on out, I'll lose on panels, and then I'll win on panels. So it is what it is. Um,
Yeah, I don't think a
so
business partner would tell you to chill out. I don't think a business partner that's strictly under a contractual agreement will be so engulfed into your personal life and want the best for you. Like that's crazy to me. But okay.
So yeah, I get it, but that's
Yeah.
that's Molly trying to tell us we don't know how to read or some shit like that. But anyway, so they already know. I've said it 100,000 times. Like, once I've had to say, okay, let me chill out, let me fall back, is the picture situation, right? And I am going to ask women here in a second. Like, I don't understand where the vigor is coming from with the whole breakdown of how weak or non-protective or all that I am. Because when I explain this to you, I want you to put yourself as a woman or as a girl, whatever, or immature woman. I want you to put yourself in this situation and how you would feel, and if you'd want somebody to speak up for you. Okay, because don't you think it's at the next level? Imagine your face, like your real one, not your catfish avatar. Not that your real picture being up, and those horrible things being said about you. And it's not just like the picture was up there and somebody mentioned, oh, this and that. No, it was like, I am going to do this to this woman that's on my profile right here. It's very cut and dry. Like, I have no idea where there's a gray area. And I'm just really, really, I would say very shocked. I don't know. I'm feeling manosphere-ish, to be honest with you. I'm just shocked at the response from women, but you know it is what it is. It's hard to talk about that part
Hey
because I had
Cosmic
more
Girl.
Cosmic Girls in here. What's up, Cosmic Girl?
Yeah.
You say, what's up, Bella? How you doing?
Hey
You
Bella.
said people try to pick apart best friends and couples because people do it to Bizarro and Bree. If anyone should understand how y'all will always be under a microscope, they want their mad day. Right, right. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, Sour Patch. The Mad Day, exposory, and all the other stuff. I know that people have been waiting for it. And we even went off the dome. We tried to, what's up, Patricia Alexander?
Hey
We even went
Patricia.
off the dome and tried to start an argument
Right. Like
just to
it's crazy.
just to see how people would react to it. We tried to start an argument. I mean, it was more comedy than it was anything else.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah, I know
y'all
people been
were
waiting for a mad day since trip one, and it's like there's nothing to have a mad day about. Like seriously,
like
I
the
don't
only
I
thing
don't
we
move
yeah.
that way. I think mad day like air outs. I think that's a punk move. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. That's
Right.
just my opinion.
Right. And as I said, the only Mad Day thing could be, I don't know. I can't even can't even think
Right?
of something, to
Like,
be honest. I
and
could see
if
you have
y'all
an
miss it.
NDA and a contract.
Right.
Excuse me.
Okay. So we could go with that. Like a Indian. To me, that's still crazy because that does not exist. We never discussed that. And even if hypothetically that was the case, why would we talk about that in front of everybody? Like that's stupid.
Right.
That is dumb,
And my
right?
my thing is, I feel like I've always been a protector of women. Like, I'm not gonna air somebody out. I'm not gonna do anything crazy like that if it's a woman. And I want you guys to point toward Envy Mad Day, because I haven't seen an Envy Mad Day. People that I'm mad at to this day haven't been aired out from years
Exactly.
ago. So
Exactly. That's
like
what I'm just like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
I
And
can
then
air
even
out a
even
yeah.
alluded to the fact that when he and I, whenever we do have a disagreement, like Either he'll hang up or I'll hang up 20 minutes later. Look, now, okay, have you calmed down? Because I'm calm. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah,
Period.
pretty much. And then,
Period.
okay, what I mean by ladies are not worthy. I looked at it a little bit. Now, let me give the benefit of the doubt. Let me speak from a point where, I'm looking through my glasses and I'm seeing what's happening. Now, everybody wants instant gratification. They want me to freak out. And I don't know what more I could have said that day. Like, don't speak on her. It's on me and you, all the way to the point where I'm saying I have your man card. You're a bitch. Say you're sorry to RNY. Like, there's only so far I could go with a letter inside of a circle. Like, what am I supposed? I don't know anything about a letter inside of a circle. Other
Right.
than, I mean, hey, you got baggy jeans on and you sound old and you sound dusty and like that doesn't hit. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna, sit back and maybe come up with some side things or whatever. Maybe get him to turn on his camera and do some jumping jacks, make him out in the rain, make himself look crazy or whatever. That would have been trolling. That would have made sense to me. But once it got to a certain space, then obviously, what the hell am I supposed to say? But anyway, all right. So I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that the ladies were like, okay, well, that was weak that he didn't do that on the platform the way that we wanted it to be done. He didn't crash out, set himself up, say a bunch of stuff so that we can set him up, call the police on him, and then we can have commentary about him in jail. Like it's most of it is a setup. People's attitudes, like poking and prying or whatever, that they want me to crash out and do something crazy. They want me to say the right thing at the right time so that they have that clip in case down the road they feel like I did something to them. Imagine if I said something crazy, like out of order. I would be stuck forever. Like it didn't matter if it's a day or 2 years from now, I could never beef with anybody, with that black cloud over my head. Hey, remember you said that you were going to do this to the person. Remember you said you were going to do that. Oh, well, now that you got into an argument with me, let me take that clip of you being aggressive and apply it to my own situation. That's what people are looking for, in my opinion, a freaking setup. What's up, Lakendra?
Hey, Kendra.
I don't know. How do you feel about that, RNY? What's up, Ms. Senator? Sorry I
Hey,
didn't
Miss
say hi to you when you
Senator.
first came in.
I think I have to agree with that. It's a setup because, like, let's be very honest. How many times have we seen something happen and the first thing we're doing, screen recording, just
Yeah.
in case they take the video down, or just in case they decide to cut their red ball on at the last minute. So now I'm gonna
Yep.
go ahead and I'm gonna screen record this, and then people like to have treasure troves of information, and they forget that they have it until they don't forget that they have it, which is on Mad Day.
Hey,
It's all
what's
a
up, Pinky
setup.
Pink? See,
It's
yeah,
all a setup.
I don't want you guys to take her example and make it similar because I already see in the chat, that JD talks under people's clothes. Please, don't
She
take
does,
that and
but
convolute. Yeah, don't
right.
take that and convolute the whole message based on that. That was RNY's example. This is definitely like a different type of situation.
That
But
person
basically,
must
I
have just
think,
came in here. That person must have just came in here. So the point I was making, Pinky Pink, was that when some gentleman from, or some men rather, from another sector was talking under her clothes and she did not like it, she took things into her own hands. And this is what she said. She was going to follow up with the law and things of that nature. And then it was women that was kind of like, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, why you tripping? That's the point I'm making. Just in case you just came in. That's all.
right. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think that she was using it as like the perfect example. I think she was using that more of like women pretty much,
Right.
escape other women when they need them the most. I think that was the
Right.
purpose of the example. And here's the thing. Everybody can pretty much say that I've treated women with the utmost respect. Okay. I said the logo. Look where I put women on the panel when there is a panel. Look how many times I go out here and swing and bang. Like whether I know you that much or know you great, whatever the case may be. And I only take it so far with women when I'm arguing with them. You know how many times I said, "All right, you got it." Even if they're
Mm,
being disrespectful, I'm like, I'll try to say some stuff and they'll be like, whatever they'll say to me. They'll even try to shut me down, talk over me, call me out
yep,
my name, whatever the situation
absolutely.
is. And I'm just like, all right, you know what? It is what it is. Say what you got to say, get it off your shit, get your shit off, say what you got to say, whatever, and keep it moving. That's why I said at the beginning of this thing, I was like, hey, I'm no longer gonna be like Mr. Super Respectful because like people take advantage of it. Like
They
I've
do.
I've tried to, make menses, like reach out to people or go to different chats, panels, platforms, whatever, but I can only do so much. I'm not looking
Very
for people
true.
to love me out here because it's never been that way. I promise you that. Um so I think women get priority here, to be honest, and that's what the one of the most irritating things is because as I said, placed on the platform and then not allowing a male and a female to go too far. Now, hey, I know people have different standards on how a woman and a man should argue with each other, and that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this is the golden standard. This is the new manual on how to act on YouTube. I'm not gonna do that. If a woman starts with a man, provokes him, I don't think that he has to sit there and just completely take it all at all whatsoever. But just me personally, I'm only really gonna let it go so far. She can be a couple B's, and this and that, but like she can't be changed to her picture and start talking about sexual acts. Like that's definitely never gonna happen. Now, if it does happen, let's just say hypothetically, if it does happen, I would do it. I would put the banner up real quick, do what I could do because again, as I said about other channels, you can't necessarily monitor everything that's going to come out of somebody's mouth.
That's true.
Let's just say I wouldn't say it's a set up in a legal sense. It's more about gagging the nature of your relationship
Gauging.
as messed gauging the nature of your relationship as messy and superficial on the internet as it. Yeah, well, the thing is because people live in this glass box of the internet. Like they literally think that everything should start here, the middle of here, and finish here. Like you don't think that the due diligence has been done after, behind the scenes. You don't think that a bunch of videos have been pulled and all that kind of stuff. You don't think that RNY is in the process. And again, as I said, the internet will think like bazooka gate. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't. This is very, very clear. And women are attacking me for being weak for the way that I'm handling it. And I already know how far along it is. And
Yeah.
I want the proper justice where RNY can feel comfortable. She definitely never wants to go on a chat or whatever the case may be and take the risk of seeing her picture up there while a man's talking about sexual activity with her in a really derogatory aggressive fashion. You said yes, Sour Patch. Yes, I remember I was mad at Envy and he's still nice and apologized. That's when I knew he wasn't like the rest of these a-holes. That's
Oh,
what's up. All right.
jeez.
And Envy, I will say you make things very easy for any person who doesn't like RNY, and you could take that however you want. Okay. It's because it's Molly. It's because no matter how long I'm on here, I could be on here for a day or 100,000 years. I'm not likable. I don't know why, because I don't really bother anybody. But yeah, I'm not likable. I'm a great person to use to deflect onto somebody else when all you should really be doing is talking to that person and not bothering me. Let's down Molly. Good. Let's see here. Okay. Tulsa don't think so. All right. So I mean, when the women, hey, every week sauce, every this and that or whatever. Okay, why are you sitting in chats all day saying that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, this and that, whatever? You are showing me literally that you agree that it's acceptable behavior and that you agree that a man should just go out here, dive off of a 10-foot building into a baby pool, hoping that he doesn't break his neck. Like, y'all are like, really, it's really weird. Put yourself in the situation. And that really makes me wonder what the hell women are supposed to, are you trained to accept this type of behavior? Um, uh, have you just, I don't know. Have you, RY, as a woman, like, where does that come from? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I hear male identified and all this other stuff about women around here, but it doesn't make any sense to you for a woman to think that that's okay.
No, that
I
makes no
can't
sense.
put that. That doesn't. I don't get it.
No. And
Like,
that's just something you'll never get, and you will spend the rest of your days spinning your wheels trying to understand it. It's
right.
all a popularity thing. Depending on who was disrespected will determine the level of outrage about it. So it's just,
hmm
yeah,
Well,
that's
let's
how I
say,
feel about it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, it is hate. Yes, it is outrage. Yes, it is a popularity contest. All that, we definitely know that. But let's just, women, what I would like you to do is just look at the facts and look at the actions that took place based on the situation. Like, take the people out of it, take your feelings out of it. Like, step away from the internet for a second and just ask yourself, is this acceptable behavior for me to be running around here attacking the woman that it happened to, and then calling the man all kinds of this and that because I'm following her lead on how she wants this taken care of. Like, I don't know if you guys don't understand, but that's the exact opposite of weak. I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta suck up my pride. I gotta suck up my ways of dealing with things and whatnot because RY has the process in order. And if the process is in order and I come out here and act like an asshole, guess what? Then
Mm,
I'm the antagonist at that point.
right.
I'm poking the bear. You know what they would ask me? Hey, if you all are so concerned about it, why did you come out here and antagonize the person to go do, future behavior that would make her feel uncomfortable? That's stupid. That's why I
Fair
made it
enough.
very, very clear. I don't want to share a space, don't want to talk to, don't want to hang out, don't want to do any of that because the optics of that situation means that I'm okay,
Hey, honey love.
and yeah, what's up, honey love? The optics of that situation are is that I'm okay with it. And again, as I said, I'm shocked that women are okay with it because if you're attacking me for helping her based on what happened, I don't understand you. I don't. I'm sorry. I
It's
know I keep
it's weird. I'm sorry. That to me, that's just weird, especially if it's a woman that really doesn't present herself like that. I do not play those games. Y'all better ask Noble and y'all better ask Happy Life. Uh-uh. I don't play them type of game. Absolutely not. So I don't give a good god darn who you are. Don't do that to me. You can do that to anybody else if they accept it, but I don't. That's sick. That's disgusting. I don't think anybody
well,
should be speaking under anybody's clothes in any type of manner. That's just that to me. To me. I
it's
don't
it's like anybody that's an avatar in here. Like,
know. Okay, Tulsa.
I would never ever do such a thing, but I would like to see one of these women that somebody changes their avatar and says those disgusting ass things and specifically says the person in this avatar, I was gonna do this and this, or I am gonna do this and this to the person in the avatar. I want to see the outrage if I shoot at that woman with words that are along the lines of, hey, um you're weak sauce because where's your man? I can't stop that at that point. What argument can I have on a panel after somebody does something like that? I'm confused.
See, that's why I said it's a setup, and they're trying to. I feel like people would try to back you into a corner so you can act unseemly. So that's another something else that can kind of hold over your head. Oh well, remember you did this and you said, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, Noble. What's up, watching from the clouds? Noble said, "What did I do?"
Oh no, but you know what you did? I think it was over there at oh, was it
What's up,
Lolo?
barn dog?
I think it was Lolo. You know what you did. Well, you know what you said. And I had to go ahead
Yeah,
and pop your hand. Nah, don't talk to me like that. Ever since then, you and I've been good.
yeah. And see how easy that is to take care of a situation like that. Like RNY heard something, she corrected him, and moving forward, she didn't hear anything at all whatsoever out of Noble
Nope.
that was disrespectful. He's actually over respectful to her. Not saying that's a
Yeah.
bad thing. I don't mean over. I don't mean too much or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just saying like hello, goodbye, how's your day, that
Uh,
kind of stuff, whatever. So that's an easy situation, right?
yeah, Nobles is
Okay,
good
so let's
people though.
right, Noble's good people, and just imagine, okay, let's say Noble didn't stop at that point, and I jumped in and I was like, going at him about different things on the panel. I'm going to tell you two things about that. One, would I do that? Yes. Two, I know things about Noble. He's not a letter in a circle. I know about his roosters. I know about his, his chicken out of a can on top of a salad that he won the challenge or whatever in the kitchen. Shout out to you. That
This
that
canned
chicken was
chicken is sick.
no, I think it was in a bag, but
Oh God.
we'll call it canned. But
You did correct
well,
yourself, Noble. You did. You definitely did. And that's why I have respect for you
yes.
because you
No, you
corrected.
did. You did
Absolutely.
immediately. Like you took accountability, corrected it, and have changed behavior.
Yes.
After somebody's apology or after somebody says that they're going to correct stuff, it has to follow with change behavior, or it means nothing, right? And I know I'm not tripping.
No, you're
Um,
not. You're not.
right. I said, "What's up to Honey Love?" Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So. See, I'm gonna say this, and then the women are gonna be like, "Yeah, but you should have done this and that." Take me out of it, and you're not gonna give us what we want. So aren't going to give you. Okay, so Emmy, you're not gonna give us what we want. So we aren't going to give you what you want. The pat on the back, being a good guy, knight in shining armor. No, I'm not looking
Okay.
for that. But what do you want, Molly? You want me to come out here and scream? Like, I don't have any reads. I keep telling you. Like when I come out here, you don't get it. And see, that's what I'm saying, Molly. Like, you're a gay man, so I can't really talk to you like a woman. Well, I kind of can, but I don't really get the fact that you're one of those people. Like you want a certain reaction. Now, if you're a troll, Molly, okay, you're a troll, and here's the situation, right? How would you freaking feel about when the time to stop trolling is? What's the line for you, Molly? Like, do you not know that I would have been fine going back and forth with the landlord for the rest of my life? But do you think being RMI being sexually harassed and you guys are not getting? I don't think that it's sinking in the sexual harassment part. I'm
Yeah, that's
literally
big.
talking about
And then
changing to a picture and saying what you're going to do to the person in the picture is not trolling. What would you like me to do back? Like the process is already in place. You guys want everything to be in front of the scenes. I don't live on YouTube. Like I'm on here but not a lot. I have other things going on. I have to take the situation for what it's worth. What'd you say, RY?
and then too, like to kind of answer that question, that's hit the nail on the head the other day. I think it was her that said this. She said, like, let's really talk about it. Like, let's say Envy did go back and forth with him, that individual, and no matter, even if he did start swinging and banging, then people will still have an issue because they will say your reads won't hit in, you can't drag, you can't do this. So it's
I
like I
told
always
y'all
tell
I
you, you
can't
can't win
drag,
for losing.
but I would have tried my. See, the thing is, I can't drag, but I control. I can agitate you. I would have done my best possible, but once it got to that point, see, the thing is when a woman tells you, hey, you know what, I feel violated, once you have those conversations, it's not like the tone I'm giving you right now. It's like, hey, I really do feel violated. It goes off of YouTube. Like, people have to understand that when somebody tells you off of YouTube, they feel violated, they feel harassed, they feel this and that, and they would like to do, ABC 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Hey, can you support me? Or not, can you support me? Or, what do you think the next steps are? If I give a recommendation and we're moving forward, why don't you just let it be? You know what I'm saying? Because if it gets worse, it gets worse. If it gets better, it gets better. But that does not change the process that RNY is going through. And just because I put it on my community wall, that's support. That's me saying, you know what, whatever she decides to do, I'm right there. I'll bankroll the shit. Like, I mean, that's why you give lawyers retainers. That's why you get civil money back on top of criminal. I don't know, but if you guys don't like the fact that I'm supporting her in the way that I do, you really have to look at yourself. I don't like, men need to look at themselves like, would I do that type of activity? And women need to look at themselves thinking, would I accept those things? So just to let y'all know, if you're attacking the situation, that means that you are condoning that behavior, period. I'm the first one to say I can be biased. Everybody is one point, but I try to be a little, are you
Try to be
okay,
as
Sharp
okay. So what you're saying, I'm the first one to say that I can be biased with everybody is a 1 point, but I try to be as little as possible. So I think Cyber Patch is trying to say she's trying not to be biased with everybody.
right?
I think that's what she's saying.
Just take the situation for what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Honestly, what do you say? Just Erica. I honestly think that Molly's plan keep envy in prayer,
I
sis.
do. I do. I pray for him every day. 'Cause-
That's Molly's plan. Oh, to make me go crazy. No, I could. Like, I don't think. See, you guys don't have those conversations about me
Oh,
saying I'm gonna
that
come out
person.
here and crash
Okay.
out. What?
I just
That?
realized what they said. No. So this person in the chat earlier said something about Molly is trying to give you an aneurysm. Stop reading his
Mm,
comments. I said an aneurysm is
oh,
diabolical, and they're responding to that. They're saying, I honestly
the
think that's
algorithm, the
Molly's
aneurysm.
plan. Right. They said, I honestly think that's Molly's plan, trying to give you an aneurysm. Just keep
Yeah,
envy impressed.
for sure. What's going on,
Crazy.
little mama Obama?
Little
Appreciate you being
mama.
here. So I don't know exactly. Like, here's my thing, right? I'll sit here and I'll have a live. And let me explain something to y'all. No matter if I'm hated on during a live or not, you're either gonna be here right now or you're gonna be here later. Replay gang. So I want to make sure that this is said, and people in here that have been here from the beginning to the end that's coming up soon, that you heard everything. Like, as I said, I'll hit on the hot points, and if anybody who's been out there typing their asses off, when Envy's weak sauce, Envy, if he doesn't want to beef, why is he over here in the beef sector? I want to beef. I want to argue. I want to troll you. I want to make you do dumb shit. I'm not changing as a person, but once the woman says I feel violated, and I want to be supported in this type of way. Don't crash out. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change the type of person I am, based on any damn thing. Um, uh, why is she redirect us here? Are you talking about? I don't know who got redirected. I can't see on the
Ooh.
StreamYard. Hold on a second. Who's she talking about?
I don't know. Let me
Because I
see.
don't want to be unclear about that. I don't want somebody to say, "Oh,
I think
like
Lady
made
Nika,
up."
because somebody said, thanks, Lady
This is
Nika.
live, right?
So that's why.
Okay.
Okay, Lady Nika said, I redirected to you, Envy. Enjoy
Oh, she
y'all
did.
show. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
she said. Y'all made up.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Enjoy the show. Okay, I appreciate it, Lady Naked. Thank you so
Thank
much. I
you.
appreciate it more than you know. I really do. Um. So anyway, so since more people are here, okay. What you're gonna want to watch, what you're gonna want to watch in the replay is very, very simple. You guys could type, ask whatever you want. What you guys are gonna want to look at in the replay is the rumors. Like, just I'm gonna do this as quick as possible. The rumors. I did not send audio to do shit. He's his own grown ass man. If he was waiting for some equipment, he was waiting for some equipment. Whether he goes up there tomorrow or never in his life, I don't give a shit. Dog whistles about Pizarro's channel? Absolutely not. Lolo, I said that Lolo, I actually brought her on my show and I typed in Pizarro's chat that Lolo handled any situation where people were asking about her video. I wouldn't even have brought Lolo up, but people were asking about her video. And I said, whether it was my video, her video, any video out there, the thing that has to do with the steps that RNY is taking against the sexual harassment, the videos are where the videos are. And if people want the videos, go ahead and call them and say, I want to see it. Hey, I don't think anybody's going to say to the people that have the videos in their hand that they would request to want to see them. But you can. I think I mean, it's public information, whatever it is. I don't know how you file to see that type of stuff, but it is what it is. Um, and then I said, in the protection, it's kind of difficult for a man to step back and not handle things the way that he wants to handle things, right? If the woman says, I feel violated, I feel like this, I feel like that, you do the best to support. I always say, as I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And when somebody says, "Hey, let's sit back and see what's next," and you don't want to be the aggressor, you don't want to be the antagonist, you don't want to be that, especially when somebody is in a sexual harassment situation. And since people are in here and people are talking about quote unquote bazooka gate, this is very different. Okay, this is a picture that was changed over with the individual saying what he was going to do with the person in that picture. That's very sexually explicit. There's no gray areas. There's no wondering, oh, he might have meant this, he might have meant that. No, it's very, very clear. And this is open and shut. And that's why RY feels violated. And I said she would never, ever, 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 ever stop me from trolling. She would never, ever, ever stop me from fighting. And I even said, you know what, if you guys want me to take a L or something, like I got railroaded on a panel and whatnot, okay, cool. I'm not a great scratcher, so maybe I'll dust myself off and come back and be able to cuss somebody out, and then you guys will give me like a cool point back. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then I said, okay, let me ask you, RY. So, from the disgusting things that he said out of his mouth, right? How did the escalation of speaking directly to the picture make you feel versus just coming out of his mouth? I didn't even know I was going to ask you that. Probably something I should have
That
wrote
was
down.
that was sick. That was disgusting. It was
Right.
unwarranted, and I did not like that under any circumstances because I don't talk to him nor anybody else in that manner. Period.
Um. Yeah, I don't think. Bizarro asked if you blocked her. No.
Axis who
Uh.
me? I see her,
Right. She says she can't see you. What's up,
and
YTC? How you doing? What's
I'm
up,
even
Tina?
looking in YouTube, and I see you.
Right. You guys see each other. I just wanted to,
Hmm.
there's always something. So let's go ahead. We might as well clear that up too. Then I
Yeah, I see
ain't
her
being
right
much
here. I'm
help.
looking in YouTube, not even StreamYard.
Okay. So y'all can see each other. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, good. Maybe she has you blocked. I don't know. Sometimes people think.
Oh,
So okay, since the ladies are in here, okay, please remove and the people that were here from the beginning, I'm sorry that I have to repeat this, but everybody is here. So I want you to really freaking soak this in to the women running around saying, oh, not protect, weak sauce. I mean, I don't know, as I said, what you say about a letter L. Okay. I pretty much play the long game, not the short game. cuss somebody out and then it's over. Okay. I would have done that until the violations started happening. So the women are here. Honey Love, Watch from the Clouds, YTC, Pizarro, everybody, Joan Robinson, Leslie. But anyway, y'all are here. So I want to know based on how, not even based on, but I'm about to say, oh, I treat women with respect and look at my logo and this and that. But unfortunately, that's going to go against me trying to get y'all to not put us in the situation. I'm not going to be liked. Whatever I can do, nobody's going to be like, oh, you know what? Hey, I think he lost a scratch, which I think that I said enough to him. But if y'all think I lost, and a normal person that's likable, you'd be like, oh yeah, dust yourself off. You're going to get them next time or whatever. But I'm just this freaking idiot that hides under the trees or whatever. So take us out of it. If you are I don't know where it's. Can some women in the chat explain this to me because I don't get it? What do you guys? What's so funny? Anyway,
Somebody laughing.
okay.
Let me see.
So can any woman in the chat? I mean, people type their asses off every time they see me. Oh, yeah, it's not protective. Oh, weak sauce. Okay. So as I said, pretend that you're not on the internet all day every day. Okay, take yourself outside. Why do you guys type against myself or RNY based on the situation? How should have been held different? Now, up until the point when he went above and beyond, where once he got into legalities and violations and all that other stuff, and RY felt like different things needed to be done. Okay, cool. I could take constructive criticism after that. Oh shit, not even constructive criticism, hater criticism. That could have said, "Oh, you got beat up on the platform." Fine, but why do women type like in favor of sexual harassment? I don't get it. Like, there's so many justifications. And again, I'm going to say this, and I might like put it in a song or something so it sticks in your head. But when you take someone's picture and you talk about what you're going to do, a man or an adult, not a man, but an adult, aged individual, changed to a woman's picture publicly after that woman asked to be left alone before the picture thing happened. Women think it's okay to publicly in front of however many hundreds of people, not including the replay, to change your picture to a woman and then say specifically, not around, not a nothing. Hey, the woman in this picture, I'm going to do this and that and this too. A woman thinks that that's okay? Like, I literally look at the chats or whatever and see like how much like the excuse of condoning that type of behavior is crazy to me. And how am I not supporting when I'm doing the exact opposite of what I wanted to do? I wanted to fly through my computer screen, freaking run down the road uh, until I got to California or whatnot. But I'm that's all I'm wondering. So I want to be able to say, from this point forward, if you guys are typing against what's going on here, that means that you condone predatory behavior, that's sexual harassment, that's violating a woman. I mean, that's how I see it. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like RY. It's the actual situation at hand. Okay? RY.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening to you and looking at the chat because honestly, I've said all that I'm going to say, and to be honest, I'll say it again. I really feel like it just depends on who it is. Period. Point blank. This, unfortunately, is an uphill battle that will never be won. Unfortunately, because people find things like that to be entertaining. And in the words of Jay Wilson, and I know I say this a lot, but Jay Wilson always says it best: "It's not important to you until it happens to you."
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just like, okay, sometimes you got to step back. Hold on, let's see. Hell no, it's not okay for the harassment. Who would condone that? I would expect my man to handle who harasses me. Right. Watching from the clouds, they don't think that I did enough because I did ask that man. I mean, the video's up. I mean, I did ask that man, hey, we're not talking about that. Or hey, slow down. Or hey, I got your man card. Do what you gotta do. Or hey, let's say that you guys think I did the worst job ever. Let's say that you guys may think that I looked crazy at Pizarro's. Do you condone the behavior? That's it. It's very simple. RNY asked to be left alone
I'm gonna simply
publicly.
answer this question because no matter which way you try to ask the question, you're not gonna get the answer that you want. So to simply put it this way, they'll say one thing, and this is not for everybody. So please let me say that because apparently speaking in generalities is offensive, even though everybody does it. Um, but you're gonna have some people that's going to be like, "Yeah, it's wrong," but then when it happens, it's okay. So this is just, yeah. That's why I said it just depends on it. Not only does it depend on who it is, it depends on where it happens too. That's what I'm
Well,
realizing
that
as
okay.
well.
So, I mean, the only thing that I can do, honestly, is just watch people's reaction when he's around, or shit, when not even when he's around. Like, I need to see because from this point forward, if people are typing in favor of any of this or defending this, that means that they are okay with predatory sexual harassment. Period. Like, there's no way around it. None, zero. And that is how ROI feels. And from the outside looking in, I agree. Because here's the thing. Let me ask you this, y'all. If you think that I'm being weak in the protection category, and RY asked to be left alone, and I even told him, leave it on me, leave it on me. Don't you think that is weak to attack the woman when the man said, leave it on me? Like, we're not looking at this like we're not looking at this like we understand that we're both looking at the same thing.
And that's why I said it's not important to some people until it happens to them, and it's all based on who the person is. Honestly, that's the best answer that I could come up with for this sector. That's just what it is. I seen it happen.
Bella, that's cool. Well, hopefully, Bella, that it got cleared up, to some extent. Because here's the thing, I'm gonna give people the benefit of the doubt before this live. Okay, the best benefit of the doubt I can give is I did hear, hey, that's something that one thing led up to the next, right? So based on that, I'm feeling like people are saying, okay, so the landlord thing happened there. And he was talking shit or whatever. Okay, great. He disrespected ROI, but then he went over here, he went over there, and then he just changed his picture. And it's a progression of things that pissed Envy off to be able to come out here and say, this isn't right. It's not that. Stop saying it's a progression of things to change the picture. Just deal with the actual harassment of the situation. And it's very, very clear that you can't have somebody's picture in your phone that you're going after in that type of manner. And I know as soon as I get off of here and when I start typing in somebody's chat or I show up or whatever, it's going to be, you're weak. You didn't handle it the way. Hey, you're not protecting RMY. Oh my God. Oh, really? We're here. Everything everything's in the right hands. The process isn't over. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why when I
Let
see
me
people say that, I just let it keep rolling because at the end of the day, the only thing they're doing is typing.
Molly never blunt. Okay. How can people
Huh?
be typing in defense of sexual harassment when people felt you should have checked landlord? No, like I did check landlord, Adrian, to the best of my ability. Like, if people don't think that I did, that's fine. But what I'm saying that people are, typing in defense of sexual harassment, they're saying that, um, at a certain point, I should have kept going, kept doing this, kept doing that. But they were aware of where the stopping point is. So they're typing about it now that I should have done this and that and this after the picture. And you guys don't get satisfied with the way that people do things. The way I fight on the internet, it's always been the case. I play the long game. It doesn't have anything to do with me cussing somebody out on a platform. I play the long game. How many times have I told you I've gotten people's cars towed? Did that have anything to do with cussing somebody out on the internet? How many times did I tell you that eviction paperwork got stapled to somebody's garage or door or whatever, but they didn't really get evicted, but it was a troll move? I'm about the long game. You guys are about instant gratification. You can't look at somebody the way that they fight is the way that you fight. It's just people have to look outside and be like, oh, yeah, well, I remember when he was attacked and he did this and that. Oh, yeah, he had to pull this receipt out. He had to do that. It's just the instant gratification is crazy. And you got to think if you responded quicker, nothing would have been said, but you didn't. Someone had to say something, just in my opinion. Okay, Joan, I don't. You mean like responded here? I can't. I can't rush the legal process, Joan. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm told legally, don't be the aggressor, don't be the agitator, don't do this, don't do that. I'm not quite sure how fast you wanted me to move to completely blow the situation, and how RNY wants to take care of it. They attack my wife all the time to get back at me. Yeah, yep, they do. I don't understand that. I'll never understand that. Have a fight with the man. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, evoke some kind of emotional outrage? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it
And I
sucks
don't
to
even think
have.
that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's crazy to me. All right. Let's see, blah blah gossip. Okay. Thank you very much, OG Beauty. Eyes on the prize. All right, let's go. You're giving landlord too much run, bruv. He's a goddamn clown. Do what you have to do, but stop talking about it. You're doing yourself no favor. No, I understand that, but what I'm doing is I'm just tired of hearing about it from a point where people think that we're doing the wrong thing and I'm not doing the right thing. And it's also a message. It's also a message to people if they think that it's funny, or they think that it is amusing, or they just want like some kind of crazy reaction or whatever. Go ahead and support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think I'm gonna like talk to you or say something around something, but I do appreciate your comment, arts and crafts. I do know what you're saying. I just wanted to make it I just wanted to make it clear that I'm coming out here to say it one time, because people have so many different ideas, and I want people to think on their own of what they're going to support or what they're going to attack. That's all. I'm giving everybody, hey, if there's people out there that condone predatory behavior, that's sexual harassment, I can't change that person because I don't understand that person. In my life, they're just no goods. But if they're okay with people, I can't stop people from being okay with people. Hey, it's always good to see you. Miss you. You always be ours. There you go, blah. That's to you.
No, I responded to that person.
Oh, okay. That's all you
Yeah.
could do is talk to the man. I guess people thought you should screen. Yes, they wanted a theatrical performance. Watch from the clouds, and as I said, I'm okay with either winning a scratch on a panel or losing it. I'm not okay with predatory behavior. It's a different ball game. He could landlord could have made me look crazy for the next 3 years on panels, and I would have been okay with it. I would have taken the beating, because basically you're typing to me, a man that only was doing internet stuff. But once I'm pulled out of it by other types of actions based on how far somebody wanted to take it, I'm not going to. That's not my fault. I've had to sit back, swallow my pride, and watch people say these horrible things about me when you didn't know what the hell is going on. If videos are pulled and all that stuff, and I'm told to shut the hell up, moving forward about being, aggressive to that individual, which I'm not going to share space with that individual. And guess what? When he hits somebody's panel or whatever, and I drop, I know that's going to be weak and some other shit. But we're past that point now. I didn't take it past that point. You can't tell people how to fight, right? But you can't tell people how to fight back either. Okay. I'm not necessarily telling anybody how to fight. I'm just really asking if people think that that is okay. If you're co-signing that behavior, honestly, envy protection looks different for everyone. RNY has said that she was satisfied with how you handled the situation, so it shouldn't matter what any of us think if your woman felt protected. Okay, I thank you very much, little Mama Obama. I appreciate it. I got 1,000 jewels. I got a thousand
Oh,
jewels in
thank you.
GOAT trophy. I didn't even know
Oh,
that. I didn't know that existed. Thank you very much, blah blah. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so
nice.
much. Yeah, right. Malik, you know about the legal process. You think I'm gonna come out here and chase that man all over the place? What, like he has other people? And literally, this only came from me saying that him and Audio were supposed to link up in California. I was literally just having small talk on a panel. I can't be more mad or invested than those who are actually involved. She says she's fine and good in y'all situations, so it is what it is. All right, Voodoo. And I always say, like, I cannot sit and evaluate what people do behind the scenes. Obviously, we know more than a lot of the other people about what the process is. And as I said, this is so cut and dry. It's so simple. You know, it's not one of those situations where we got to play Inspector Gadget or anything like that. It is what it is. What's up, Sneaky Link? Appreciate
Hey,
you.
Sneaky
Uh,
Link.
Let me scroll down here, Molly. Remember that the actions you took are not visible to us, so it's hard for people to take seriously or digest. So lower your expectations for unaware audience. I will, I will, but see, Molly, it sucks that people didn't feel that way when they jumped to conclusions. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes both ways. People think I was weak, didn't protect, let RNY, just blow around in the wind out there. And meanwhile, I know exactly what's being done after a certain level. Don't you think? I mean, RNY said this is at the level where I don't care where he's at, where he isn't at, whatever. There's no more talking. So there it is. I'm just clearing it up with the people so that when I see folks type about what's right, what's wrong, I want to be very, very clear. It is not a progression leading up to a certain action. It is only the action I want you guys to focus on. Hell with what I did at Pizza's platform. Hell with what I did or didn't do at anybody else's platform. Just take the issue and because Molly, you say that it's an unaware audience, but the audience, it doesn't take much for audience to be aware that a picture was used while saying that individual is going to do something to that picture. You don't have to know anything. I could call somebody off of YouTube and ask if how they would feel if that happened to them, right? We all have opinions. I got mine, but if RY is happy, I'm happy. Okay. Joan thinks I should have done something above and beyond. I get it. I don't know what I could do anything above and beyond. You do understand that these people are circles with letters or whatever avatar they got,
Hold
right?
on. What was that comment from Ollie?
Oh, this.
Like those dancers at Magic City, if they come to work with a coat on and they said, "Oh, use your imagination to see what's under," you be like, "Bitch, you better go home." Believe it or not, down there, absolutely not. I think me and Envy told this story too. Halloween, I'm sitting in the place, and Envy kind of told me, "Hey, down here, they don't believe in wearing clothes." I'm like, "Okay." They walked into the establishment with borderline nothing on. I wanted to take my napkin and just be like, "Baby, just cover up. It's all right. It's all right." So they ain't wearing no coats down there in Magic City.
You said
Absolutely
Molly
not.
said your imagination see what's under.
Uh,
You'd be like, bitch, go home.
Ain't no such
Listen,
thing as imagination now.
Molly, I feel like you choose your profession. If your profession is for that coat to not stay on, then you know it is what it is. Like, yes, I mean, to be honest with you, I would say, uh, is everything going okay with you today or whatever? And
Right,
she
you know
says,
where
I don't
you
want to.
work.
Yeah. I don't want to take my coat off, and I'd be like, "Well, we're at Magic City. If you don't feel like taking, I mean, you want something to drink? You okay? You need me to call you Uber? Yeah, I definitely would be. I would wonder why a stripper didn't want to take off a coat. Yeah, absolutely, I would. I'm confused. So we'd be more upset than RNY. I stood up for her when Lemon disrespected her, and she is right back over there, skinny and grinning every time he hits live. So no, I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
How do you have?
Okay. I mean, like, honestly, what would you like for my response to be to this comment? I really would love to know.
I don't know. My thing is Lemon's front tooth. What I don't understand about that is this is a completely different situation. What I'm saying is I want you to deal with don't take Bazooka Gate or Lemon or any of that. There are gray areas in that. Now, Lemon could have stepped it up, or not could have, but let's say that hypothetically he you know stepped it up. Let's say he switched to a picture with like a bazooka and switched to a picture of RNY and said, hey, you know, with this thing I'm gonna do this to this person. Don't you think that would step it up to a different level where there's no gray area? It's not the same thing, not even close.
I just realized we
Hey,
have a
you
star
know what,
picture.
hey, this
This
is
is
coming
sick.
here, says, hey, what's up, A?
Hey, hey,
I feel like
hey,
took it from us. You know what I'm saying? What did Crafty
hey,
say?
hey.
Let's see. Crafty's got the crowd going crazy. That's a fair point, Envy. I appreciate it, Molly. Let's see. You don't owe anyone an explanation. My bad. A little tired today. I appreciate you, Diamond. Thank you so much. No, respectfully, I have to disagree and agree with Molly. We are outside looking in. No, I understand, Adrian. And my thing is you know, I always say like I don't like yes people. If you have a difference of opinion, definitely express it. Like I'm not asking everybody to be like, oh yeah, let's take Envy's side or whatever. But I'm literally saying, let me let me clear up the outside looking in. Literally just okay, let's pretend this is a channel that you just accidentally came across and you know nothing about me, RMI, or anything else. Adrian, do you condone a man switching to a woman's picture like you're looking at me right now? Switching over to a woman's picture and that man saying the woman in this picture, I'm going to do this and that sexual activity, unwanted, unprovoked, with that woman's picture. So there's no outside looking in. Let's just look at that and just break it down, leave it right there. It doesn't have to be like a scratch or a panel or nothing. Let's just focus on the actual issue that we have at hand because we can sit here and say, hey, I should have scratched for the rest of my life, or I should have, you know, I protected RY by cussing somebody out or whatever. No, I'm protecting RY based on what RY wants to do because she knows how I get. Even on the panel, she was like, "You're about to say something outrageous." It just me, but my man better find a way to stop him one way or the other. I don't care how. If not, then he's has a bigger problem with me. So it's either him or me.
Okay, now, Soul Sister, let me ask you this question, and it's good to see you over here again. And let me ask you this, because the number one thing I said would happen did happen, and it proved my point. Because what I said was, let's say, you know, he went over there and he checked them, right, at Pizarro's. After that live ended, more lives went on after that. And so it was easy enough for him to go click another link. Okay. So do you expect for him to have a tracker put on him at all times of the night? He
And
gets
take it, yeah.
information where he's at, and he's clicking
It,
all of these links where he's at,
RNY
checking
told you
him
what I'm
everywhere. And so
and
then
R
y'all
yeah.
are going to say, why are you stalking him? You showing up everywhere he's supposed to be. So soul sister, that actually happened. So what?
But well,
What I'm
people
gonna
have
do,
to.
girl?
Well, no, but the internet, like RNY told you how I am in person. She's seen me twice in person over two different weekends. She told you how I am in person. Please take the internet blinders off and then evaluate. Hey, would okay as women, would you respect in person? Let's go. Like, please leave the internet for a couple minutes, okay? In person, if a dude walked up and said he's gonna do XYZ while he's grabbing his nuts and this and that, right? Let's say that someone said that. Would you want your man to start hollering? Yeah, no, go, dude. Would you want your man to stop or start hollering? Would that be respectful, or you want your man to do whatever? Like, my thing is like, these are gray screens with avatars. Until you become a content creator, cam up and give me something to say about you. Great. Disagree with you. Yeah, the vulgar stuff I don't agree with. Right. Molly, that's the only thing I'm asking. I literally, you can disagree with everything that we have to say. I just want you to really just take that one thing, hone in on it. Why crash out on the internet? Yeah, I'm not gonna crash out on the internet because, as I said, she love everything that we say can be used as a receipt moving forward. ROI can do as she pleases. Other CCs have fell out and are back cordial with each other. She's not doing any different than the other. Yeah, just like I always tell people, I'm like, don't ever, like, as a subscriber, supporter, or whatever, don't ever get in the middle of two content creators situations, because typically you're going to be the third wheel left out looking crazy. Like, okay, now they're cool and I picked a side. What am I going to do now? You have to go to Miami to do big. Jeez. Envy and RY, Rihanna, and Rocky stopped at Magic City where he toured there last month. That's was a shout out to them.
Really?
Shout out to them. Let's go, man. Code Envy. I think people underestimated you, unfortunately. At least some did anyway. If people pay close attention to you, they know you will handle things. That's what I'm saying, Vibrant. The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. Like, I don't have to run around and do this, do that. I am in a lifestyle where I've had to prove myself to be respected as I am. Okay, we'll just say that I don't have to holler and scream to prove. I think that that's insecurity. I think that's weakness leaving the body is what that is. Insecurity. Angie, we're wearing them towels at Thompson Summer.
Oh
Jesus.
God.
She, I love when they throw something in here or whatever. Made it all loves it like it for her. Just know y'all can't think we won't talk about it though. Let me say Nika in here, and let me say this. I'm not mad at all. If she loves it, I like it. Just know y'all can't think we won't talk about it though. I don't care what people talk about. Like, honestly, if the violation with the picture and the sexual harassment never came up, I would want every content creator to be like, man, Emmy got dusted on that panel. Oh my God. He came up there and disrespected him, RY and his whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could take that. That's fine. And if I get somewhere and I get beat up and I get somewhere else, I get beat up, that's fine. We all lose a scratch in battle. So I'll just accept that. But that's
Eh,
not where we're at.
I want to
That's the thing.
respond to Soul Sister. Soul Sister said, "I come from a different time zone, RY, so our men just don't take crap like that." And while I get what you're saying, however, I'm also going to assume that that time zone that you came from also did not have social media, let alone streaming services or streaming applications. So things back then may have been handled differently because back then it was face to face. Back then.
Not quite sure
Nowadays,
how did I send a dog whistle on your
nowadays
channel? I
it's,
could have
it's
done it.
not so
I could have
much.
pizza. If I was that mad, I would have done it myself. If I sent a dog whistle, can you provide a receipt that the video in question was flagged? Okay. And I would say I did. I don't care what you people think. I would say, hey, yeah, Pizarro, good luck. Why would I go after a non-monetized channel when somebody could go to over to another channel the next day and just keep it moving like nothing ever happened? Like what would that do for me? I don't get it. Like the backup to the backup to the backup to the backup, you can still have the same number of people, the same cash apps coming in, the same whatever. That would provide absolutely no freaking amusement. I would tell you, I literally would tell you, hey, Bizarro, I'm gonna go after your channel. Like, because my thing is I never do that. And you're like, yeah, you might not do that. You might have other people do it. Okay, well then why haven't I asked them yet? Like, hasn't it been like what, like over a week? So if I would have other people do it, why haven't I asked them to do it? And anyway, that's crazy to me. Anyway, I got the excuse. I want my man to go on mute. I didn't go on mute. You guys kept screaming, and you guys still take your mind off of the internet. And I already said, like, if it satisfies the people for me to say, oh my God, I got my ass beat on that panel, let's do that then. That's the narrative. I'll put it on my community wall. Damn, I got my ass kicked on Pizarro's panel, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't protect, I didn't do anything, but that justifies women to think it's okay for another woman to be sexually harassed. Like that's we'll do that since you guys want to attack me on that. A woman says I'm not protecting, but they're okay with sexual harassment. Okay, so we'll go there, and then you'll know how I feel. Like, were you on a phone call? Were you text when I was on the panel? Like, did RNY did RNY talk to you when I was on the panel? And my thing is why didn't I drop down? You know how people run from a panel all the time? I had everybody fighting me. Bree, Ghetto, pretty much you, and everybody else or whatever. I was bouncing around. My head was spinning or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Why didn't I run? I could accept that if I just dropped. But I stood up there. Yeah, I felt like I stood up there when the world was against me for plenty of time. What's up? Hey, smoke guy, what it do?
Please don't go.
Let's see here. What did Envy? I've been in plenty of chats that I've seen troll pages of RY with her pictures making very suggestive comments about things she can do in the bedroom. Do you view that the same? I
I didn't know anything about that.
didn't know that. I mean,
Nothing.
I'm not in a lot of chats. I wasn't aware of that.
Right.
That's not
That would assume that we would be in everybody's chat all times of the night, all times of the day. I had no idea. If
well
that's what they're
here.
doing, they're weirdos and
He-
they're oh.
Here's what I will say, Lil Obama, about that. Okay. Now, I no, it's not good. It's I don't condone it. But those are just straight dark troll weirdos, right? I think it's horrible, but I'm never gonna be able to communicate with them. Like, landlord hits the link, landlord talks or whatever. We know who he is. But if someone from outer space makes a profile picture and starts typing, I I'd be yelling at the chat everywhere I go for the rest of my life. But that's how I
Exactly.
feel. I
And then
don't like
furthermore,
it,
if
but there's
anybody
nothing there's no
believes
response.
and if anybody believes that I would even say anything like that in the chat, then you're just delusional and you're retarded and you're stupid. Like that's just what it boils down to. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, at this point, Envy, I really feel like this is an uphill battle that I'm just gonna say it. I think people know what's right and what's wrong, but for entertainment purposes, it's just always going to be an issue because they're always going to go against the grain, and that applies to whomever it applies to.
It is an uphill battle.
Hey,
I'm not
Charlie.
Look, hey Charlie, and my thing is it's an uphill battle, but I don't. All I want people to be is aware so that they can make informed decision. That's the purpose. I'm
And
not trying to convince. Listen,
uh-huh.
if I sneeze wrong and they don't like me, they're going to say that I should have used a better Kleenex or whatever. It could be the simplest thing that somebody finds, it justifies in their own head to hate a person, right? So all I want to do, the information that was the here's how people look at it to make themselves feel better about it. Andy was on the panel. He didn't protect. I don't know what kind of danger RNY was in, but okay. Okay, so here, okay, I was on the platform, I didn't protect and you. And then he hit other platforms and I should have responded like this and did that. And then
Okay. So you didn't
the
respond the
prop
way the people wanted you to respond. Okay. We at this point we get it.
what's up,
You're
Sula?
never going to please these people.
No, but what
And at
I'm
this
saying
point, I feel like we're spinning our wheels.
are
It just
spinning
is
up.
what it is.
I want these people not to understand that it's not a progression of sorts. They literally think that everything is separate. They think because I didn't protect you, I guess, on pizzas, then you and I got more angry with each other when landlord went somewhere else and said something else, and then we went somewhere else and said something else. I can have that conversation with those people. I can have accountability within that conversation. But as I said for the millionth time, right there, people should stop. If people want to criticize me for that point back, fine. But once they start saying that, I'm not protective, I'm not doing this, RY is going through a process right now. So you got to know I'm obviously protective because she's going through the process. It's on my damn community wall. It's very simple. But that's fine. Evaluate me from there. But do not evaluate me based on the fact that they are justifying that sexual freaking deviance and disgusting things were made specifically talking about the picture that the person changed their avatar to. Fuck a panel. Fuck or whatever. Get out of the internet, y'all. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Please get out of the internet. RY, SAU, whatever, because I never heard anything about this. Here we go. RMY, hello?
I'm here. I'm reading the comment. I'm not stating that person's name. If you don't know who it is by now, his name has been said 5 million times. I'm not saying that person's name. Period.
Okay.
Like
All right.
colorful level will also think you also know who we're talking about. Like, come on. Let's not do that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't anything about this. Well, I never knew. I never heard anything.
Hey Sula.
The only reason why I highlighted that is because the person said I didn't know anything about this. Well, that's what people are basically gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we were unaware. Now, are you guys? The people are aware now. I would hope that y'all are aware. There's only one issue. Y'all can talk about me on everything else. What I did, what you didn't like, what you do like. But if a woman condones the last thing that happened, I don't know how to speak to y'all. Like that's not the kind of woman that I surround myself with. That would justify a man's behavior against a woman. I don't. That doesn't sink in. So he says, "So, sister, I'm a lady, but I will not take any disrespect from any man. My father told me to never accept that, so I will speak my mind. I was taught to be a strong woman, but I do get your points." Okay.
Right, binary did,
Uh,
and I cussed him the hell out, and he chilled out.
well, you also said noble and happy life
Right.
too.
So see, but that person wasn't here either, and if they were, they would have also saw that and heard that I said I corrected Noble, and Noble even said, "Yeah, she did correct me, and I changed it. I ain't never had that issue at a happy life again."
Right. I didn't know that because I don't pay attention to that person based on past foul things that he has said. You're doing right to handle this off here.
Exactly.
Right. Well, we are, but I'm trying to get y'all to understand it's just one thing. It's not like a totality of things. So
Well,
this
but do
typing and
you
whatnot.
have you considered the fact that you may not get them to understand that, and you will be talking until you're blue on the face trying to get certain people to understand that? Has that crossed your mind?
I mean, okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's crossed my mind. But if a woman is
Okay.
okay with that, then if a woman's okay with that, I'm not going to communicate with her. But if there are women out there that I respect that don't understand exactly what happened, I don't want to look at them some type of way because
Understood.
a lot of people think a lot of people don't put all the pieces of the puzzle together. It's not fair for me to watch a woman type in the chat or say something on a panel or whatever if they don't know exactly what happened because it's all over the place. It's like what I said at a panel, then it's, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. That's it. I want to know who supports that type of behavior. That's all. It's not, I'm not trying to convince anybody to change their mind. This is the internet. Ain't nobody changed their mind about shit.
True.
Shells. I mean, do you just keep repeating yourself at this point? You're just dragging this on and on. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily dragging it on and on. I think I'm over talking about it because, it's frustrating.
I get it.
Uh,
Definitely get it.
right. Just let it go. I'll do I mean, my thing is I want people to understand, right? Because people will go to my community wall and get confused. People will hear me talk on a platform and get confused or whatever. I'm just trying to put myself in a space where you guys understand. And the reason why I'm repeating myself is because um okay. All right, hold on a second, y'all. I'm looking for something. Sorry, sorry,
No, you're
sorry.
fine. Dominic said they're
Let's
okay
see.
with it. We just have to accept it. I'm not, but it's only if it's their fave. Okay. I don't know all that happened. All right. Angie said, I don't know what happened, but disrespect is unacceptable, period. Hey, Bella, I don't know if I spoke to you. Just me to Peach. Hey, welcome. I don't think I spoke to you either. I know he was wrong for taking out his beef with you, but and it's not, and not to speak under a lady's clothes. You definitely did, and they keep bringing up this. They keep bringing up lemon, but. Let's be very clear about something. Where is the questions that y'all are asking me? Not y'all, those specific individuals. Well, where was this when it was lemon? I didn't see y'all over there saying, "Oh, but lemon, you taking up for RNY after she did what she did." That's why I say it's all about who's their favorite or who they like at the moment, I guess.
Lemon's one of the people that spoke very clearly not to do certain things to RY within this situation.
Angie said, "I've never heard Envy even raise his voice. Those are silent." It's like, yeah, that's why he said, "RY knows what it means when I get quiet."
You say you should have stopped him. See, my thing is what could I have said? I was talking the whole time. Like
Hmm.
on panels, you're not going to hear somebody directly at all times. I don't know if you've seen him join panels, but he just talks over whatever's going on. Am I supposed to? I'm not going to turn up my microphone and start screaming.
Right?
I was
No,
talking.
you were,
Okay.
you were.
The one thing that people could say is you didn't run. I didn't drop. I sat up there and everybody was fighting me. I didn't
Yeah,
have a friend up in that bitch. Okay, and in my world, we'd be having a whole different conversation if I just dropped. Mm,
Right.
okay, all right, you got it. All right, you got it. Mm-mm.
In the words of Malik, you got it, my guy. You got it.
Yeah, my first time hearing that part, I just hearing that part, I just heard that disrespected her, but I didn't know he said all that. Right. That's exact. See, RNY. That's why we're having this show, because what I'm saying is a lot of people don't know what happened. They just think they're just looking at Pizarro's panel. Like this comment right here is why I'm doing this show,
So if
just
they
so
were
that
looking at
from
Pizarro's panel, they would have known. That's just my opinion. They would have known what
they
happened because that's where it
no
happened
they
at.
no they didn't, no they don't. That's not when the picture was changed. They
That was
think
that was
that
done over at Lolo's, and
but,
Lolo handled it
but
immediately.
I get it, but what they're saying is they were unaware of the things that it doesn't matter if it happened in outer space. What they're
Okay.
saying is they didn't know that he switched the picture and said those things. We're not talking about panels or platforms. Like what I'm saying is it doesn't matter where things happened. They were unaware that he switched to your picture and said those things. That's what I actually asked them directly. Are they aware of? And to separate all the other stuff.
Yep, and that's when who was it? I think it was Charlie, Lolo, Lemon. I want to say Side Patch was up there. They all shut that down immediately, and
No,
she dropped him, and he came back.
I I
And that's why
understand.
if y'all hold on, I'm talking to the people in the chat that wasn't at Lolo's. That's why I don't know if y'all heard. I think Lolo did a live either Friday or Saturday, one of those things. That's why she also publicly said that no man is going to come up there and disrespect her female mods. That's where all of this came from. He switched it to my picture and started saying some very nasty, nasty stuff. Like, I don't present myself like that to him or anybody, to be very honest. So that's where all of this is coming from. Just to
Yeah,
kind of
but
quickly catch y'all up to speed.
BJ, I didn't sit there and say nothing. Like everybody wants to forget what I said. Like
Mhm.
go watch it. I didn't sit there and just look at them. I said so many things, called him out of his name, said I have your man card, saying, keep it on me. There's always an open invitation to keep it on me. I did. You, that's why I'm saying I'm not trying to win. Like, hey, I scratched hard enough on landlord or on Pizarro's platform. Just look at what happened with the picture. That's what I'm trying. That's literally why I'm trying. That why I'm having this, so that we focus just on one thing and not all this other stuff that makes everything look okay. I said, "People don't talk to RNY like that." I said that, just me. Like
You see what I'm
I
saying?
was
We're
up there for.
repeating ourselves at this point.
I get it, but then you went into Lolo's. This I'm not really trying to highlight anything. I'm literally just they keep talking about Bizarros, and I'm trying to get them to. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what happened.
That's why I
And
just
don't
sat
need to.
here and explained what happened at Lolo's panel. That's where I went with
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Because
Okay. You
we
yell a
yell a
lot
lot
on
over a
here.
boom mic. I yell a lot over a boom mic. I'll yell. I'll yell at some people or whatever. Scratch on a panel. I'm not saying I'm exempt from any of that, but once somebody goes to a certain point, Pizza has moved on to other content. You're still there. You embarrassed on your own outcome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've moved on to different content too, but it's just, hey, I want when I go to a woman, okay, I don't want anybody to say that I talked to a woman and said that she condones sexual harassment. That's all. It's very simple.
Very simple.
And people are going to say that, why are you questioning that woman about supporting this or not? This is not content. That's it. That's what people have to understand. They think I'm sitting here the content. Like, I don't even want to do this show, but I'm making it very clear what it is. Very
Right.
simple.
No, absolutely. Move on then RY. Uh-huh. Toodaloo said move on then RY if it's just repeating. Okay. Okay. And V, you if you did what you needed to do, then F what others think. Thank you, BJ. I what he said of build crafty. What do you mean by that, fact? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I don't get that. He's a tiny human. Light of build crafty. Fact, I'm not sure what you mean. Can you explain that?
On this, everything RNY is handling the whole situation behind the scenes. Just to answer your question directly, I'm just here to make everybody understand what happened because I just hate. I mean, at one moment I'm sending audio to go do something, another moment I'm just dog whistle, another
Dog
moment
whistles,
I'm talking off
yeah.
under breeze close, another minute I didn't do this, I did do that. I'll take all that. That's fine.
Mhm.
I just want to know who supports certain things. That's it. All these excuses
Absolutely.
use it because he knows he dropped the ball. Yeah, I okay. I mean, you dropped the ball being a troll, a faceless
Damn.
troll.
Damn.
I mean, stature. Oh, his stature. Okay,
Oh, okay.
let's. No, right? No, it's not. Sour Patch. There is a difference. This is not a storyline. Like I'm coming out here and saying, like, focus on one thing. Beat me up about everything else. Like, beat me over the head. Say I didn't do this. I dropped the ball, whatever. You guys think that people just come out here and scratch. And these crazy things that people get said to them on platforms and all that, what am I supposed to do? I told that man everything I needed to tell that man. Period. Thank you for providing clarity. I agree. No woman, not man, should be essayed on or offline. Correct. And I I would play it, but it's just
Mm-mm.
it's awful. No, I'm not. I'm not, or whatever. But it's the way the sector. You might not want to be here. Um, Toodaloo. I don't have. I thought everybody. I don't have anything to say about a letter. What do you say about a letter? Like, what's the read? Like, if a content creator goes after me, I know who they are. I know what they did. They got a history out here, whatever. And I understand. What do I stop and tell a letter other than, hey, apologize? He did apologize. Hey, stop talking like that. That's when he turned it on me. I say keep it on me, not her. I said pretty much everything. I said, I got your man card. Come get it if you want to, shit like that. Like, there's nothing I could have said. So skip past that and focus on what he did. Okay. Why am I've done so many things, this and that. You guys have seen me in so many different situations where I've had to, duck and dodge and twist and turn and do this and do that. Name a person on here who hasn't come after me
Good
and I'm
question.
fine. Yeah, name a person on here who hasn't come after me, and I'm doing just fine. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand the long game. And I keep telling you, I'd rather have your car towed than win a freaking argument on YouTube. But see, as I said, they don't think outside of the metaverse. They're stuck in this YouTube is reality. Like I'm, as I said before, I get on a plane and go to California and do something and get back on that plane. I think I said the other day I wouldn't even make a baggage claim before I got arrested. I'm not. The internet is not my competition. And
Right.
as I said, I want one of y'all to type under one of my community wall posts and say, hey, this is what I would have said to a letter L inside of a circle.
Right.
Like,
No, I get it. Definitely.
Right
Definitely.
there. Why do y'all feel the need to keep explaining? Too much. We don't feel the need to keep explaining. We just want to make it clear because honestly, right after this live, people are gonna set and protect. And that's fine. I'll take it. Fine. All I want to do at the end of the day is have y'all evaluate what happened. That's all. I'm speaking facts. You said 100 times, let it go. This, because they know it will. You like a hot dog, or you always holler. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, Toodaloo. As I said, name somebody who hasn't come after me. Everybody. But you guys don't like, how I roll it out. If you, I'm not reading you. I'm speaking facts. You've said 100 times, let it go. This will happen now all the time because they know it will. You like a hot dog, and you know.
Oh, a hit dog. Okay.
Okay. No, it means something is really can affect you, but I mean, people understand your stance. If not, then they just don't want to at this point. True, that's fine. RY, you want trouble?
You said, do I want trouble?
Rex,
Absolutely not. Hey, Rex.
Rex, my goodness, what does that mean,
Hey,
Rex? Coming from you,
Rex.
that could go all over the place, you know. Um,
Hello,
Go
RNY.
ahead.
I agree and I understand. Wow. Yes, I'm sorry, Diamond Dory. I did not realize that was you, Dory. So I apologize about that. Rex, what kind of trouble? Oh, you got to specify with you, cause like Envy said, that could be all over the place. I don't know how I feel. You about to drop an address or something? Let's see. Don't worry, Envy. I got your bail money. Dang, soul sister. No, we're not. That's what we're trying to alleviate. We don't want that to happen. Absolutely. It's good to see you, Rex, though. Seriously. If you can't, oh, where'd it go? Crafty said, if you can't reach the top shelf in the grocery store, I can't. Oh, God. This is sick. This is sick.
Yeah. Okay.
Puny, weak, and very small in size. Okay, y'all talking about him. Okay, got it. Excuses on repeat is the only way to avoid a straight line. I messed up. Okay. All right, Lemon
Right.
Diddy.
Right.
Not sure what
Right.
that means.
No, I mean, my thing is honestly, faceless trolls could type whatever they want because
Yeah.
they really have to look inside themselves and say, why did I create this account?
Mhm. No, I get
Like,
it. Definitely. And you let the faceless trolls rock out. I will say
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm all about trolls rocking out because I have an army of trolls.
Oh,
like,
yes, you do.
like, I've got I've got at least 50 trolls out in this bitch. Um, but I just chill and let things go down. It is what it is. But those trolls, the trolls I have out here, you know who they are. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? We don't hide. We have voices. We come on here. I'm cammed up. You guys know where I
Mhm.
work. You guys know where I live. You guys know everything about me. Like there's not a single thing y'all don't know about me. And I'm still willing to come out here and say that. And you guys always give so much credence to people that are faceless. They don't
Right.
have anything to lose. They could say, okay, let me go, let me move on, let me go to the next day or whatever. This is like the
Mhm.
real me. This is the real me. You know what I'm saying?
Literally. Day in and day
Kanye is,
out.
oh yeah, down there at the top shelf.
Oh
That's where that
Lord.
came from. I'm banned from Facebook. Oh Jesus,
Oh
Instagram
God.
and TikTok. Good Lord.
The heck?
Did you just go on and all why all the faceless people taking shots? Because it's comfortable
Okay.
for them.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me. So bomb. Like people need to learn how to type different too. I'll have people leave the chat, change their little troll safe account, and come
Mhm.
back here and type, and then they forget to type different. I'm like, you're using the same lingo. You're using the same misspelled words. You're using the same dumb shit or whatever. Why even change your damn name if I could tell when you're trolling? Yeah, I am a troll. I've been doing this shit for a gazillion years. Like, I can tell if you're the same person. Uh, let's see. Paulette, I didn't say what's up to you. My bad. How you doing,
Hey,
Paulette? Be
Paulette.
careful out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's see. Every faceless person is a troll. Some people are smart enough to protect themselves. No,
Now
I mean
that
I
is
get it.
true.
No, you're right. You're right. They aren't. And okay, let me be clear. Toodaloo, there's different levels of people. I'm not necessarily saying that everybody has to like come out and present themselves and tell them where they work and all that. I'm saying the ones that do it just to hate, just to agitate. Like, actually, no, not agitate. Agitating is fine. I mean, you're a troll, or not you, but somebody's a troll. I'm talking about the ones that change to be malicious. If you want to be malicious, just use your original account. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not gonna know Toodaloo any more or any less based on that individual being respectful or disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know shit about you. Don't be in your business. I know about the few ladies you mess with all here. That's it. Yep. Uh,
Not a
people know
very
enough
astute
about me.
point.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. People forget type switch up. People forget to type different and switch up how they use emojis. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
they do. They absolutely do. I'm like,
And
wow.
and Toodaloo, I agree with that statement that you just put in this chat a lot. It's facts. So my career is important to me. No, I definitely agree with that. Absolutely.
Oh, see, that's why I refuse to talk about. Remember
What?
Paulette. Paulette, I was like, yeah, I can talk about Mo three sector stuff or whatever. I was like, but I am so scared to even mention the case. 100 names.
I heard something about that, but I didn't even know
Oh,
where to go look to dig into it. I said that's not even my
good
business.
Lord. Hey, man,
Oh
Code
God.
Television ain't on there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I consider myself an educated troll with advanced degrees and a bunch of money, but a troll nonetheless. That's what's up, arts and crafts, as you should. You should be able to troll in peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a movement someday. Let people troll in peace. It's facts. So, my career is important. No, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not saying, listen, I don't even get upset with the people that are in the clouds or in the bushes at all because there's different levels of comfortability that people want to participate.
Hmm.
I don't, if you're here watching, you hit the like button and you're looking at the show. I'm okay. I'm not saying like everybody has to hit a panel and start going crazy and stuff like that. So
Right.
no, I don't want you to leave up out of here with you feeling like I don't respect faceless trolls. I'm saying specifically, I don't like faceless trolls that push a narrative that is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Right.
So that's our fault because you decided to show yourself knowing you can lose shit. Wouldn't it be smart not to show yourself? Y'all brag about showing yourselves, but then do this where you complain. I'm not bragging or complaining. And actually, I damn near cussed out ZX for saying you don't, or for you saying something about people should cam up. I was like, I feel the same way. Do you know how many times shit happened to be being transparent on here? You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like
And to be honest, I think
swatted.
this comment that you have on the screen, I don't
Yeah.
even think that's directed to you. I think that is more so
No.
directed to CX because of what just happened
Oh.
yesterday. Yeah.
Well, I think about that situation. We talked about that at the beginning. I think that situation is ridiculous. I don't hold anybody just because I say, hey, I'm open or whatever. That's me talking to the trolls that are very disrespectful. I'm not saying that people need to show themselves. I know content creators that have millions of views that nobody's ever seen. There's gamers and stuff out there. You know what I'm saying, with millions of views. I'm never going to sit here and say, "Oh my god, if you don't show yourself, you're weak." "Oh my god, if you don't show yourself, I don't respect you." Nope, I don't need to know you that well. We're on the
Right.
internet. Yeah, RNY went to release about Bazooka Gate.
Surely did, and I'll do it again if I have to. Next.
Right.
I
Okay.
mean, like,
But Pizarro, here's the one thing. Uh, It's different. Okay. Now that's you and RNY's conversation, but that's why I keep repeating myself.
no, it isn't.
You know, they're okay. If if Lennon put his face up there, right, or even if he was a letter, and he changed the avatar to RNY, and then he changed the avatar to a bazooka, and said, "Hey, with this thing, I'm going to do this to RNY." It's that there is a little bit of gray area in there. Was the comment distasteful or whatever? I can't tell RNY how she feels about the situation, but because people keep bringing it up, there's gray areas. There is no gray area of saying what you're going to do to the picture that you change yourself into. That's not bazooka gate. That's sexual harassment. You change to a picture and say, this is what I'm going to do to this picture. There's no gray area. There's no nothing. There's no nothing other than that. We're not running a police, of course, so maybe y'all should have thought about protecting your careers in life. Okay, yeah, she's talking about definitely keeping yourself, in a comfortable space, whether you want it to reveal yourself or not. I don't have a problem with people not revealing themselves. I have a problem with people hiding and creating disrespect. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you are a dark troll or whatever, then I should never see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with you being a troll I never see. But you being a troll just to hate or just to what, you know what, I mean,
But
Molly's an asshole troll, so I can't say I don't like trolls that don't hate. I don't like trolls that push a serious matter into trolling. That's what I hate it when people say, hey, if you're out here lying, you're out here disrespecting, you're out here, you can just blame it on trolling. Those are the trolls I don't like. I'll take accountability for when I troll the shit out of you, make you think you're getting evicted. I don't know what people don't understand. Paulette, look, Paulette, if you were in the Mo 3, okay, listen, I want you to tell these people or type, if you are in the Mo 3 sector, right, for a certain amount of time, I don't know what the cutoff would be. Let's just say 3 years or whatever. Okay, the beef sector is talking about getting the respect of scratching on panels, which I understand. The same thing in the Mo 3 sector. Like if you get scratched down, the only difference is in the Mo 3 sector, if you get scratched down, it's like, oh, damn, you got bodied or whatever. Okay, cool. If you need to dust yourself off, take your ass back to that platform the next day or a day after that or whatever, woo bang again, and hopefully you win, right? But with the trolling situation over there, Paulette, does the Mo 3 sector play the long game or the short game? Like, trolling's not carrying bones, right? Trolling's not, kicking up dust over here and over there, whatever. Paulette, don't we troll people to the thousandth degree? Where where you think that you're going to go to a motel, then you go outside, you don't have your car there, then you call the impound place and they tell you it's $250 to get it out. You take your dumb ass over there and you with your $250 and somebody already said something about that card, you can't get it out. Eviction paperwork, telling somebody to go to the same. If somebody gets evicted and you're trolled with a fake letter, a fake email, a fake invitation, like, hey, we made a mistake, we didn't mean to evict you, right? And then, as I said, put together a letter, put it on letterhead, buy a domain, make somebody feel like it's official, send it over to that person, and then they're dumb enough to take that letter, go back to the apartment and apply for it, and they're like, what the hell are you doing? You look like an asshole because you're on live because you're like, hey, anybody that said I got evicted, why am I allowed to get into another a different apartment? And then they get damn near cussed out in a professional way and then sent home. So is the trolling in the Mo3 sector the long game or is it a short game? That's what I want to know because you definitely know the answer to that. And
Hmm.
most of us know how it is in the Mo3. Yeah, you do. RNY reason why I never had a troll page. I want a person to know it's Rex. Disrespecting you, no one else. Levi.
Okay. My name
Levi.
Levi. Shut up,
My
Rex.
name Levi.
I love it.
Everyone trolls different, no matter how it's done, and the person being trolled doesn't like it. Like, I mean, yes, I can take me a troll. It's all good. Hey, troll the shit out of me, make me feel horrible about myself. Um, Color, yeah, they show themselves, talk, start, and involve themselves with shit, then get mad. A troll is a troll, good, bad, or ugly. Now we put in trolls in categories. A troll well, a troll shouldn't have a whole lot of emotion. Let's just say that. I think we can all agree upon that. That a
Hmm.
troll shouldn't have a whole lot of emotion, which I'm fine. I don't have emotion about trolling, but once it goes into attacking someone else, that's when I don't think that people should I don't think people should catch a stray from my arguments or my trolling, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
Only troll. Right. Right. Well, Noble's Rooster, you're funny as shit.
Nobles Rooster is hilarious. Okay.
I know. Oh my gosh. I do look for Noble's Rooster
Hilarious.
to I do look for Noble's Rooster to type some stuff because that shit is funny as hell. But
Okay.
like, you know, you're a fun troll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody's it needs to be a fun troll, but you're fun. I love those types of trolls. Because it lightens the mood. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can agree with
Like
that.
with Noble's Rooster is like, hey, y'all are, you know, full of shit. And, I put Raheem to the side because I'm the head rooster in the building. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
gets it
it,
gets it gets really really entertaining when Noble's Rooster and Noble is in the chat at the same time.
oh, yeah,
Comical.
yeah. And Noble tries to ignore Noble's Rooster. It's great. Like, and Noble's Rooster knows that Noble tries to ignore.
Comical.
Facts, I'm
I
not
know
pussy.
pussy.
It is
We know by
right.
now. We know
Look,
Rex.
look,
Okay.
look, look at Noble's Rooster. Let's go.
Noble's Rooster
I've
is
never.
laughing.
You know what the funny thing is? I've never seen Noble's Rooster communicate with Noble. I've
Listen,
never seen.
because
I've
Noble's
never.
Rooster will say something in the chat, and then Noble will respond, and then Noble's Rooster still won't address Noble, and they'll just keep talking around each other.
I love
Hilarious.
that. I love that, and we know who Noble's Rooster is talking about, but I don't want
Exactly.
to blow the cover. You know what I'm saying? I like it that Noble's Rooster and
Hmm.
Noble freaking avoid each other.
Now, Colorful Lovable said, I troll people who crash out easily and curse me out. What in the world? Y'all like
Yeah,
that?
Paulette, yeah, I would say
It depends.
recently,
Some are
like
very long.
I would
Some are
say recently is
short.
a little different, maybe like
Oh,
with yeah, I think that it's a combination. I think it's like imagine like the SD.
it depends.
Imagine South Dallas getting trolled.
Oh,
He's been trolled for 2 years, 3 years by Broadway. You know what I'm saying?
oh
Maybe
yeah.
it's a short game, maybe it's a long game. But Paulette, I know you agree that the trolling over there sticks. It's not just like, oh God, I'm embarrassed. No, no, no. It
Yeah, the
sticks.
trolling that goes on over there.
You wear that.
Sometimes I look at it, I be like, oof, y'all play a little too rough for me over there. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, right. I troll people that crash out as well. It's kind of funny. Like
That is
I like
sick.
it. I like it when no, I think it's amusing when people get so out of their body they start cussing out a troll. For I just sit there and laugh when I see somebody on the panel screaming at a troll. I'm like, you know that troll's gonna. I'm like, you know that troll's gonna get worse and worse, right? And I salute him for that. You know, if somebody was
I'm just
screaming at, if
I'm
I'm
going
a
to tell you
troll
the
and
best
somebody was
content creator that sits on a panel and screams at a troll. And I don't even like this
sparkles,
dude right now. No. Lemon and Molly. It's something about Lemon starts screaming at my, and I just be like, Lemon, like, calm down. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's gonna be okay. It's
you
gonna be all
said,
right.
yeah, Paulette. I don't see much of the long
There's a guy
game
who
there.
goes by Ratchet
That's
TV. I heard about Ratchet
crazy. So
TV.
so right, Jesus. He put everybody in jail.
Yeah.
Um, well, if you guys don't agree, I haven't trolled somebody, but like DG and I fought for about 4.5 years. Cam and I fought for about 5 years. Maybe I'm talking about our generation, not the
And you just
multi sector
recently
that
trolled
y'all know
somebody
of.
over
There
there.
you go.
You hear me? You just recently
Uh,
trolled somebody over there. All right, well, there's a guy who goes by Ratchet TV. He's been covering. Yes, Envy told me about Ratchet TV covering
yeah,
the case. Yeah, that's how I found out about him.
right,
But not.
right.
But I was saying though, you recently trolled somebody to the point where she said, "How did he get that
Oh yeah.
information?"
Yeah, yeah. I trolled the shit out of Ballette. I trolled the shit out of
Oh, what is her name? I feel like it
she's
starts with a
dumb.
G.
Oh, Gina. Yeah,
There you go.
the one that's dumb enough to get flawless gang tattooed on her.
Oh God, that night
Like
was
and that,
hilarious.
she got flawless gang tattooed on her, and then DG changed the name of the crew.
Listen. Like that's why I said over there, they're
After
trolling this
she got
like, ugh,
I mean, really think about that. After the lady got a tattoo of their quote unquote group, gang, affiliation, whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about virtual, not real life.
right.
But yeah, that'd be like me having tattooed that'd be like you tattooing lifers and then me changing it to get along gang.
That is petty as heck.
Now that yeah, that's trolling the long game because that tattoo's forever. Okay, so
Oh
that
God.
definitely B sector
Whew.
used to last forever, but things
Things
change.
change.
Okay, yeah, um,
Mm,
probably
oh.
technology. To be honest with you, Paulette, because over in the Mo 3 sector, like when I was the night show, all of us, if you would have asked us 5, 6 years ago or whatever, if we knew what the community, if we knew what the community guidelines were, you'd be sitting there with nothing coming out of our mouths. We had no idea.
Just over
We
there
just
running amok.
we just hoped for the best. We didn't know no damn. But I haven't been doing content or been in the Mo 3 sector for a long time. So let me shut up. Things might have changed. I'm not quite sure. I can't
Right.
stand Ratchet. I stopped watching. Yeah, yeah. Ratchet
I keep
is
hearing that about him.
he is very strange. Especially when we caught him cross dressing, and then he got a Ratchet got a new let's just say, how do I explain this? He got Ratchet when he got pissed off at everybody. He went and bought a large weapon.
Mm.
Okay, and you could tell that he should have just stuck with like a smaller weapon. He bought this long range weapon AR. We could just he bought an AR and he couldn't even handle it. We thought he was going to accidentally hurt
You just
himself.
gonna
He did that
wow.
shit on live. We thought that he was actually going to hurt himself. Like he almost fell over when he picked up his AR.
Oh.
No, like he started swaying and stuff. We're like, Ratchet,
Oh
don't.
my God. That's
Like
crazy.
we thought he was gonna shoot through the damn wall and
Oh
hurt his
God.
neighbor. We're like, bruh, put that down.
Yeah,
Like
put that down.
you're gonna get hurt carrying that around, bro. Like that weapon is supposed to protect you, and everything you're doing right now shows us that no one ever has to
Dang.
worry about you with a firearm ever.
Wow.
Let's
I
see
didn't know
here.
he was
What
like that.
Tiffany? Oh, his gold teeth are creepy. Hey,
Oh God.
did
Hey,
you see?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, did you see Brandon go to his house and then Brandon had to run through the front yards because Ratchet came out and acted like he was actually bounded enough to 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 pull that thing. Well, you had it out. He was running down the street with like I couldn't imagine being like his neighbor. They ran down maybe like six lawns,
Is this the one
and
that hopped out hopped out that soccer mom van and took off running and left his shoes?
yeah, well, one of Brandon's shoes came off,
Oh, God
and
bless
he had
America.
to leave the shoe in the middle of the road. And when he got to Ratchet's and knocked on the door or whatever, Ratchet came out with, a pew pew, and
Oh.
he chased him down the street. It looked like a damn movie.
Oh, goodness
It looked
gracious.
it looked like a movie. But see him, what's up, Sula? Thank you for
Hey,
the
Sula.
emoji. I appreciate you. Yeah, but that's what happened. The reason why people say he's
Dang.
weird is just kind of like how he acts now. He's like, he, I don't know how you can spend like 7 years trying to put everybody in jail that's connected to the case at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
crazy.
whole show will be okay. Well, I got this paperwork on this person. This person left this address and went over here, and this person doing a
Mhm.
robbing the grocery store over here. Like he will say, "Oh, he's
Right.
approximately 5'11", light skinned guy. Oh, he looks
Oh, he's
like
giving all detailed
oh,
information.
he looks like Yellow Maisie." Like nah, he goes deep. He'll
Oh,
have shows until you
snap.
go to jail.
Dang. And you know, the only way I know what be
And
going on in that
remember
Mo 3 sector is because of Paulette.
what?
Baby, Paulette will crank up that
Right.
live and she'll be live for no more than 15 minutes and she tell you what's happening and where to go.
Yeah.
Other
Well,
than
the
that,
thing
I wouldn't
is
even know.
also, it was Ratchet Scope, Sin City was the female host.
Okay.
Before that, it was Pluto, but after Pluto, it was Sin City, and that's why Sin City stays on Mo3 content with the case and stuff. But it's getting a little crazy over there because now things have opened with Yellow BZ, and I never understood Paulette. Have you understood why
Yes, so
like
far.
Soap Playa, for example, Paulette? Have you ever been able to understand why it's justified that he interviews the lady that changed the tags on the Camaro? And then, do you think that it should have been justified that one of the content creators over there had an interview with Keywan White, who is the number one suspect of taking down Mo 3. Do you think that it was right for the content creator, which I'm not going to name, over there to do an interview of Keywan White claiming that they're one of the, deep Mo 3 sector sort of originals, I guess? Somewhere around there, but a mod for the originals. We'll just say that. He went to Popo the other day on 88. Oh my God. See,
What?
every day Ratchet's calling the police.
Not boots on the
Every day.
ground 88 for Carmelo Anthony?
Oh my God.
Oh,
So bomb.
jeez.
Damn, you watch close.
Let me see
I
what
was,
they say.
I was trying
Feds
to
were
keep the bang
oh.
out of it. God damn, Arts and Crafts
Ooh.
watches close. Watches Watch, it's close. Wow. Okay. Damn. So Bomb goes
Oh.
all the way back to like Trigger Man, Pooh Black, all them.
Rex is
That's when
funny.
I came into the game, just so you guys all know. I came in right around Pooh Black, right in that area. Right after Ratchet, in between Ratchet and Skull. Is when I started coming in the game on You Can't Make This Up TV. That's when I started doing Mo3 content. When
Oh,
like a lot
Miss
of the
Paulette wants to link.
uh
Miss Paulette said lank.
Lank. All right, Paulette, let's
I
go.
don't know anything about this trial. Diamond, Dory, I don't know nothing about that either, okay? And I feel like if I try to catch up, I'm gonna be so lost. So the only trial I'm waiting on for real is Luigi Mangione, and that starts in September. So I'm
Hey,
excited about that one.
the crazy thing is so I'm surprised she didn't say anything about it. Yeah, that's something that a lot of people want to. There are a lot of things that unfortunately were done for clout, but see the problem is here's how this happened, and here's why it's so surprising to me. So player that basically plays both sides. When he interviewed the woman that changed the tags, he's the same person that reached out to Keywan White to create the call to go on Skokas. So
Oh,
I'm confused. Like I don't know who's what's who, whatever. I'm just like, all right, y'all. Like I don't want to be on the stand. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So um I feel the same ROI to us to catch up. Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
you can't start now. like
No.
like if you haven't followed this at least a couple years ago, you
Right.
might not want to get started now. There's so many twists and turns and content creators involved, and it's craziness.
And I'm
I
a
just go
Dallas
over there
native and I'm
sometimes
still
to fight.
lost.
I go over there to fight and then come back.
Obviously.
Mm.
Not and come back.
No, I just go there to fight. That's it. Like if there's somebody on the panel I want to yell at, I yell at them. You
Let's
know,
see. You
bring
dropped the
back
link?
old
Okay, there you go.
memories and when I used to be able to scratch. You know what I'm saying? Back in the
Not
day,
what
I
I
only
used to be able to scratch.
well, the only person I lost back to back to was Polar. That's shit. I was like, all right, whatever, dude. I'm like, get out of here. I didn't drop him. He pulled up just like you're sitting here.
Oh God.
I dropped everybody. I said, "All right, we've been going back and forth for 2 years. Let's go." Jesus.
Gee.
He sat back. I was mad as hell. He's like, "You know, you're bodying yourself right now, Envy, right?"
Oh God.
Paulette, that's not like you. I know it's. Oh, Paulette probably dropped because the devices were not
Oh,
connected.
okay.
Mm. Oh God,
What happened?
88 is now on Yellow Beezy's side. I gotta
Oh,
confirm
gee.
that. I gotta confirm that. I
What?
oof. Well, 88 did go interview a guy that was like in the middle. He
Mhm.
was just like a YN that wanted to, wreak havoc or whatever, and made a song to
Oh.
diss both sides. That dude,
Oh.
this dude made a song over there recently that I didn't not like a Mo3 person, but someone involved in it and talked about everybody. It didn't matter if they're on Yellow Beezy's side, Keywan White, Trap Boy Freddy, Mo3. It didn't freaking matter. That dude that dude talked about everybody. We were looking at ourselves like, who the hell? I think it was like maybe 3-4 months ago, very recent. 88 was like, I'm gonna
Dang.
go interview him. I'm like, what?
Oh, shoot. So
I
Bomb
said
said
80
that's his
in
cousin that
person.
changed the tags.
In
See, that's
person.
too deep. That's too deep.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So bomb and so player interviewed her. Like, why? Like,
Damn.
I thought Sugar Man and Pooh Black and see and what you call it, even Duke
Mhm.
Farrow and MHB and all them. See, they have a different status.
Mhm.
If y'all ever hear Mo3 bloggers, not Mo3 sector, Mo3 bloggers were making content when he was still alive. I think we might
Is that
have.
her?
Let me
Okay.
make sure.
No, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
Dory.
hi, baby girl, Envy. I just
Paulette.
came. Yeah, King. Oh, Paulette's up.
I
You know,
just want to
Paulette
make
got a
sure, sir.
delay.
You got Paulette's got a mic delay.
Okay, it was easy for me to hit the link and type. Yeah, I heard that
Ooh, child.
88 was
There
now
she
on.
go.
No,
Oh,
Ooh,
ooh,
okay,
child.
child.
all right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Dory.
Yeah, I think 88. She talked to
Go on,
Yellow
Dory.
Beezy. Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh, I can hear you.
Okay, 88 talked to
Yeah,
Yellow Beezy. She's now
Okay.
on Beezy's side. And that's exactly what I understood it to be. But I'm confused because isn't Rainwater Mo three's manager and 88's really cool
manager.
with Rainwater?
That's what I
Right.
was
Yep.
thinking.
Hmm.
Okay.
They've been
Mm.
Oh,
cool for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
oh,
This about to
Yeah, he
get
was on the
nasty.
witness list.
Paula, can you
And
verify that? That's what I thought
yeah,
of.
and then Dory also.
Well, 88 to me,
What started getting
she's being a
dramatic?
blogger.
Right.
I think
Right. There's a.
88 is just she doing a lot of this stuff. I think for people content.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she's being a blogger about the case?
You know,
Like you think that? because I
I
want you to
think
understand, especially
because
Dory. Paulette has a mic delay, just so y'all know. That's why
Okay.
she.
Yeah.
Um, no, Dory. That's the most dramatic it started to be is when they brought the baby mamas out. Like that's when the whole thing started changing. When the baby mamas came out, and then it was just crazy after that. That's when '88 kind of poked her head back in. But Paulette, please explain that to me. '88 is on
Yeah.
the easy side. No,
Yeah. I was floored.
right? Me too.
was
Paula,
I
you
don't
there?
think that she really on his side. I think that she I
Mm,
don't think she's really on his side. I think 88 is doing it, for content mainly.
mm.
Because nobody else from over in the Mo 3 sector have access to Yellow Beezy.
She
Where he'll
spoke.
talk to them. You see what I'm saying?
88
I
said
see what
that she
But she
spoke with
talks to him. Like in court,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Correct.
he speaks to her.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
she been talking to him for months. It's not new.
Oh
But I
wow.
don't really think that she on his side. I think she doing it mainly for clout. I think she's doing it mainly for clout.
okay, because let me ask you this,
That's the way I
Paulette.
feel about it.
Paulette, let me ask you this. Do you think it has anything to do with Rainwater starting up his own podcast?
Mm.
No, I don't think that they
Mm.
have anything to do with Rainwater. Now, Rainwater name was on that list,
What?
Oh,
the witness list.
What?
and
Yeah, he on
we
there
already
because
know
they was talking about it over in
other
the Mo 3
people.
sector.
Mm.
And I'm gonna
Mm.
put
They was talking about the different people. Like it was a bunch of people. Their names have been I've heard over there in the Mo 3 sector. Since I've been over there. That was
it
actually
is
allegedly
good.
didn't have
Yeah.
nothing to do with nothing.
See,
But
that's what I
now their
believe, just
name is on
me.
this witness list. And plus in court the other day, the feds are in this now. So I don't know if they're gonna try to do a RICO or what. But
See?
it's some shit gonna go on
Oh yeah.
with
Didn't I
a
tell
lot of them
you?
people and the feds.
Well,
And they
you
also
got
say
number
they have been
seven, you
on the
got
internet.
MTM it's hard with Paulette with the mic. Um I mean, you got MTM, Don, you got goddamn number seven, you got all those other people that Rats is trying to get locked up.
See
Yeah.
y'all. Since I
And
started,
Ratchet
I don't do
the other
content in the
day in
Mo3
court.
sector, but I'm very aware.
but
This
though
is
Well,
listen,
the other
crazy.
day in court,
mm,
Mm.
mm, mm. You know how easy it is.
88 and Ratchet got into it in the lobby, and she threatened him, and he put the police on her.
Yep,
And allegedly, he put the police on another man too that he got into it with at the courthouse.
I heard that too. I heard that too. Sure did.
God.
Wow.
Oh, uh, wait.
Rats
He
And
to
called,
This
he
is
called the
they
police on
talked
crazy.
to
the
Yellow
gate.
Beezy in court, and a lot of people got mad about it. They had like a break, and him and her had a conversation, and Ratchet them was like tripping about her talking to him.
Damn.
Hey, yeah,
What?
and then Ratchet tried to put somebody else in jail who just got his own freaking 15 flat.
Oh,
But
Lord.
he was trying to convince us that Keywan White was another individual that's in Texas. I don't mention names, but
Mm.
like he was like,
Yeah,
look how he walks, look what kind of pants he wears, look how this and that. Ratchet's trying to convince us that there's so many different shooters.
Oh,
Like it's
God.
crazy.
wow. Didn't they
I'm
say the
surprised
yellow
yeah.
RNY
BB?
and I aren't
But,
on the case,
but
aren't in the
in
case via
court, I
Ratchet.
can't wait to
Uh-uh.
your name was on that list, and they had her in
Who?
parentheses.
Who name?
Who they?
Envy. And RNY, Envy's
Great.
name was on there, and they had RNY in
Child.
parentheses
Yeah,
beside
yeah,
him.
Paulette, stop it.
Child.
That's the paperwork I
Okay.
seen over there in the Mo 3 set. I seen that
Oh,
paperwork.
great.
They showed it over there.
Oh
Okay.
God. You know
Are
Over at
you
why?
Lex.
serious?
You know why I
It
Okay.
was over
sort
there at
of
Lex.
you know oh, was that Big Lax? Oh my God. Here we go.
Okay.
Um,
It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, you see what I'm
great.
saying?
Cooling over there, cooling over there, and they talking about it. And they say they
Uh,
didn't know you was a rat.
Oh
who?
no, not a rat.
They didn't say that, Paulette.
Yes,
Uh,
they did too over there
Paula,
at Lex.
say April Fools. April Fools, right? Where we in? July
I
Fools.
just
I
when I
that's
know,
too
come
yeah.
over
funny.
here, I had just left Lex, and I seen the paperwork, and I
Crack
seen
smoke.
Envy name on there, and I seen RNY name beside his in parentheses in them 100 and
Okay.
some people name. That's what
Okay.
I seen at Big
Mm,
Lex.
Well, more power
great.
to
Free
'em.
trip to Dallas.
Okay.
Um,
Right?
Listen, I would love to go back home.
man, Paulette, see, you're gonna have me go crash out a Big Lack of Coolins. Jesus Christ.
That's
Child,
over
if
there.
you gotta
That's
They
so
over
trust
there.
funny.
but
They over
verify.
there. They over there right now. I left there when I come over here. I was over here, been over here for a
Were that
while.
are they at Big Lax or are they at
They
Coolins?
had Big Legs. They had Big Legs. Cooling over
Hold
there.
on a second.
Like
Y'all
I
gonna make
believe you, Paulette,
I
but
will
I'm just
crash out
wondering
over
why.
some dumb shit like that.
I've been over
Right,
here
and I'm
about an
speaking
hour. I've been
disclaimer.
over
I'm
here about an
speaking as a
hour.
YouTuber. Oh, about an hour.
Yeah,
Let
I've
me
been over
see
here to
here.
Envy's because I was
Big
interested in
Lack.
his subject today because I don't know a whole lot about the issue.
Yeah.
Right, let's see.
And so
Big
that's why I was saying
Lack.
I don't know much about it when I was in the chat. I want to know more about it.
Oh,
But I
Okay.
just
okay.
thought I'd let you know that your name on that damn list, Envy.
Oh
And
Lord.
RNY.
It's all
Well, more
good.
power to 'em. More
That's
power
what
to
y'all
'em.
get for
Yeah.
talking that shit.
More power to 'em, honey. I need a trip back home anyway.
See,
Hmm.
Okay.
Paulette, I feel bullied and harassed.
Child.
But don't you come
Which
up here
one?
with that shit. I'm
Here,
just
let
a
me.
messenger. Don't kill the messenger. They used to do
The
that
hell
shit
is
in
big?
Rome. Don't kill the
Why can
messenger.
only why can I
You
only
know
Oh,
find
exactly what you saw, huh?
I am just the
damn
messenger.
Paulette?
right, just me the peach, the list, honey. Okay.
Hold on now. I'm gonna raise hell. I'll
Oh
dive
God.
into the Mo 3 sector now,
Envy, I can't
goddamn.
believe you ain't had a list now.
No, I don't. I should have the list. I can get the list.
Well, you need to look on there and look at your name and your woman name.
Where is I can't find I can only find Big Lat's topic. Like his music
Mm.
channel. What the hell? I'm subscribed to Big Lat. Come on,
He
y'all.
might be just on Twitch. I was on Twitch and Kick when I
Oh, he was
come.
on Twitch. Oh
Twitch and
God.
Kick. I wasn't on
Oh
YouTube.
child.
And I came and looked on YouTube to see who was live. And I seen you was live. I read your title and I stopped here because I needed to know more about this situation so I can report correctly when I go live.
When you going
I've
live, Miss
seen
Paulette?
Pizarro them side
Oh,
before the end
Can
of the
you
month.
see
before the end of the month? Okay. Well, that's only a couple of
Yeah.
what
days.
she
I'm
I
say?
guess
just
I
She
can wait.
he
Hey,
says
may I
she's on
say something
Pizarro
for you
side
and
till
MV
the end of
before
the
I drop
month.
down?
Yeah, go
Sure.
ahead.
Okay. First of all, my heart goes out to you, RY and Envy, with that whole guy and the essay stuff. I
Hmm.
believe it's true, and you can't tell. No means no. That's number one, right? And you did speak up and say, "Don't talk about girl, whatever. Keep it on me." Blah blah blah. But I can't tell y'all not to take safety precautions and legal measures because it's not me. You follow me? And
Mm-hmm.
Right.
people, and you talk about trolling, it's bigger than trolling. A lot of people, unfortunately, want instant gratification. I understand
Hmm.
the long game. The long game. I totally 1,000% agree with you.
Yep.
Do not cave into that instant gratification. So that's the word of wisdom I wanted to share with you all.
I
I
appreciate that.
appreciate that, Dory.
You're welcome. And you guys stay blessed. Thank you for having me
You
up.
too.
All
You
right.
Okay,
too.
Okay.
Thank
Dory.
you.
All right. I'll be in the chat.
All right.
Envy.
All right, Paulette.
Another thing on the list is several pages. So make sure you get all the pages. Because at first they
Okay.
didn't have all the pages over there.
I
And
don't even have Twitch. I don't even have Twitch, Paulette. Damn.
you got Kick.
No.
What's kick?
But a
Now
kick is kind of like anything
he
goes
on
YouTube.
he's on
Oh,
Twitch.
okay.
Because I was on Twitch. And he's on Kick. Because I was in both of those because I like to support the all the platforms at who I'm watching the zone at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Now
know
I
he
gotta
on them
play
too.
Operation Find the List. Damn.
Not
Yep,
Operation Find the List.
you ought to have somebody over there to contact.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I can have the list. Yeah.
because it's all over over there.
I've already sent a text. I want the
It's
list.
everybody got it over there.
Wow. So I would
And they
assume
was
it'd be
and
out of
they was
Twitch. Why wouldn't somebody post it on their community wall or something? Damn,
they
fuck
might have.
Twitch.
We just don't know where to look. Look at the
Damn. Oh, let
you
me look
know.
at, don't you think 88 would have the damn list? Well,
Yeah, I would think
obviously,
so.
but
So
Mm-hmm.
player, um,
Soul Player, yeah, okay, yeah. Let me look at Soul Player. I'm
DG
sorry.
probably got it.
DG definitely yeah.
Mahaya,
Yeah, Mahaya DG, Sin City, Soul
yep,
Player.
Oh, somebody said
He
the
Um,
got
name of
I'm
the
s-
channel is Lack Facts is the page.
is that
on
for
Twitch.
let's see.
Twitch.
Is that on YouTube or is that Twitch?
What?
Oh, oh, they still got they still messing with SD. Oh my Lord Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
With SD can't catch a break. Look, man, look, y'all,
oh.
look how bad they're messing. Look how bad they're
It's
messing with
nasty.
SD, y'all.
It's
Look how
nasty.
bad. Look how bad they're fucking with SD.
Yo,
Jesus.
this dude is hilarious on Instagram. I'm sorry.
It's
Hilarious. When
nasty.
he sings, he sounds like a goat.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not Twitch. They are over there. Damn, they're over there hollering and doing the most. Wow. Yeah,
I knew that was coming, but I came over here and stopped here, and because I can always go back over there.
I'm going right over there.
Because on
Because
Kick, Kick, you can rewind it back.
yep, you
Why
can.
he live.
Yep.
Okay, now if they put that list up, you'll be able to screenshot it like that too.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you
You
have
get
the
what I'm
list,
saying?
Paulette? Are you not telling us everything?
I don't do shit like that. I don't want. I really don't. I don't do that. No, I
Right,
just talk about what I seen and heard.
right. Let me
Because I don't want
see.
nobody texting me nothing and all of that.
Right.
Because I don't deal with nobody on here.
All right.
I
Well,
just struggle my way through it.
here. What's up, Rube Shaker? What's up, Rube Shaker?
Now I
What's up,
want to tell you
Shaker?
this here,
Let's
Envy.
see. There's
I
Lady
want to tell you
Snoop. I
this
want
here.
that damn list. You go ahead.
Hey, Lady
You
Snoop.
know how you were talking about how the trolls do.
The
Well,
long
see,
game.
we
Yeah,
beefed in the beef sector. We wasn't doing no trolling.
I
So
know
it's a
that.
difference between a beef and a troll. And the
I know
trolling
that.
haven't been over here that long, because
Right.
our beefs used to be forever. Like when we was beefing, it wasn't no
Oh, I
making
get
up.
it. Paulette,
It was no making up, period. And
yeah,
then the people got tired of
right.
beefing, and they started telling each other, "Hey, I don't feel like doing this no more. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone," and all that kind of stuff, and play it like they was cool, but they really wasn't. But everybody is in their mutual corner now. They're not
Oh, I
going at
get it.
each other.
No, I
Even if
get it.
if somebody comes too hard, like in the old beefs, if any of those characters come out and go at people, go at their enemy, then this going to be some more beefing and it's going to be hard.
Just
And
made the peach.
everybody
Yes,
don't
I
she
was
attack
looking
did.
at
what
that
they do.
comment and I was trying not to laugh.
I'm a hit Big Lex link. It's very simple. That's
Oh,
what
I'm
I'm
trying
gonna
not to
do.
laugh at that comment. I'm
I
sorry.
know that comment's funny. I know. And then they're gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm like, Paulette came over and said, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god." They're like, "Really?" No, but like I get what you're saying, Paulette.
Oh,
I try to oh God, I try to slow my trolling down a little bit in the beef sector because it's not understood the way that we did it then. Like
Well, we understand trolling because see, we had trolls over here. You
mhm.
know, we had some, but they wasn't like no. Like I said, the enemies were enemies. It wasn't no making up and sitting on the. It wasn't no sitting on the panels together. Wasn't none of that shit.
Right. No. Uh-uh.
Period.
I, I get it. I get it.
Everything
Cam and
it
I
was lines out
Cam
on all over the
Cam
beef sector. It was
well,
lines.
Paulette. Cam and I were like that. DG and I were like that. But you see DG and Mahia. I feel like they've been arguing for 10 years.
Yeah, they still don't like each other. They have not,
I
but they have.
know.
DG apologized to him one time, but hell, 2 days
I
later he was back.
hey, if I say this to you, Paulette, it'll make you laugh. It's the dope fiend versus the fake rapper. That's what they go back of. That's what they've called each
Who is
other
the fake
for.
rapper? I know
No,
you
you know
ain't talking
that's
about Mahaya.
no. I like Mahaya. I play his music all the time.
I mean, I'm just saying, I
I'm
know
saying
you
what.
ain't talking about Mahaya.
Stop it, Paulette. I'm saying what they call each
Cause
other, Paulette. I'm saying what they call each
Mahaya,
other.
I know
Your
you
mic
ain't
just
talking about him.
delayed. Our conversation isn't hitting. That's the difference. I mean, what I'm saying is
Mahaya
that's
can rap. He ain't no fake
Paulette.
rap.
Paulette, I know that. I've played
Mahaya,
his music.
Mahaya, Mahaya. You know that's my dog.
You're not gonna hear me because of your delay.
I can't go along with that and sit on the panel and you talking about Mahaya.
See, she can't hear me because of the
it's
delay.
that delay.
I can hear you just fine. I hear everything you saying.
Okay, well, let me say this. I said specific. God damn it, Paulette.
I'm
Paulette is
trolling right
goofy.
now.
Paulette's
Can I
pretending she
troll?
can't hear
Exactly.
me. Oh,
I'm trolling right
Now
now.
she trolling.
Paulette's gonna have me on Big Lash
I
panel
used to
talking
didn't
about Paulette
troll.
came over
I
here and said
used
some
to
shit.
didn't troll. But I'm
No,
trolling right
you
now.
didn't used to be shit. You're gonna be a troll for life, Paulette.
I used to didn't do that shit.
I used to didn't do that shit. Now,
No,
Envy,
hell,
Social Bomb said, when you get the list, can you post the Envy? Because I got to see
yes.
what kind of list this is.
It's like a
Hey,
hundred and some names on it. Police
Hey, Lady
and
Snoop. When
people.
I
now I will
say I
say this.
love you in yellow, that is your color. You look so pretty in your pictures. I'm sorry.
Lady Snoop used to she used to make us all sit down in the hot seat. Anytime we
Yeah.
argued over every time we argued in the O3 sector, it was like Lady Snoop was like, "Get your asses over here and talk it out." We're like, "Oh my god,
And I
no!"
bet she said it just like that, too.
But no, but
Yeah.
that
Lady Snoop, you ain't
Lady
got the
Snoop was a
list?
damn Lady Snoop. You know, she was the big homie, but she calls us her kids.
Yeah, I
You
think
know.
Lady
She
Snoop,
does
I
call you
know she
a
might
kid.
have it. The list.
Ooh.
um, Room Shaker. Paulette's talking about the list of suspects
The
in the
witnesses.
case.
Witnesses is some,
Witnesses,
yeah, that
witnesses,
they put the
witnesses.
list out.
I
But
didn't see shit. I live in
it's a
Atlanta. I
couple of
know.
it's a couple of pages long. It's more than one page.
Okay. And listen, I haven't lived in Dallas in over 10 years, honey. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Well,
But
you
it'll
Wow.
gonna
be all
find
right.
out. You gonna find out.
Listen, I need a
What's
trip
up,
back home. I
Diana?
need to go to Henderson's Chicken, okay?
You and Envy gonna find out.
I need to swing past my family
You and
barber
Envy are
shop
gonna
and barber
find out
school
because
down
you're on the
there.
It might
list.
be a
Look at
phone
Paulette.
number y'all can call on that list.
Listen,
On that list, it might be a phone number for you to call.
okay? I don't mind going back home.
Man, I'm making phone calls. I'm texting right now. Hey, am I on this goddamn list?
Okay? And listen,
uh,
honey, I need to go off Lake June Road and go to all the Mexican grocery stores.
uh,
Yeah.
Stop playing.
That
Supposed to
detective,
be
whatever
sleeping
his
late.
name is, he said that they've been all over YouTube.
Oh, good.
That detective
Congratulations.
Banks or whatever his name is.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's familiar with a lot of the people on
And
YouTube.
that's
Hey,
why,
Diana.
hey, and that's why, hold on.
I'm not calling no name,
Remember when an
but that's what
individual
he
said that,
said.
hey, remember when this person said how, hang on.
Mhm. If
Remember
you
how this
about to
person when
say,
no, it's very simple. Remember how
uh
pissed
huh,
off he said he was?
that was the first person I thought about. I said, oh, and I was trying to find a way to ask about that individual.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Now I
yeah,
will be
very random.
going watching the case, and I will be doing
Well, it's
commentary on it.
because I'll tell you exactly why that's the case.
Detective Barnes,
Hmm.
that's right.
Uh, hey,
Just me the peach is tickling me in the chat. Just be saying, what a way to turn the content around, Paulette. Get to
I'll
work,
get
Envy.
on. I think I answered all the envy questions.
Ah,
I think I gave him good new information that he didn't have. You know,
absolutely.
and he got to do
mm-hmm.
some. He got. I told him where to go get the
Mm,
shit at. I told him where to go
God.
see what I'm talking about and everything.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
I really gave
okay,
you my commentary.
here's what I will say. Here's what I will say. What I did type in the back. I did not go to Pleasant Grove, RY. Ain't
Oh,
nothing
baby.
Lake June for me.
Listen, my church was on Lake June before a car ran into it, okay?
I've always bought my
Listen.
peppers and sauces from the Asian market, but now I can't. I want to make my Thai seafood. Oh, let's go, honey love. Well, you know what? You know what, Paulette? You have inspired me to go over there and make an ass out of myself. I'm gonna blame it all on you and say that you were carrying bones and telling me all this shit. And I had to
Well,
trust but
hey,
verify,
but
Paulette. You're gonna have me over there
you
all
don't
fucked
Mm.
up.
really talk
Envy, what are
about
you
most of
talking
the
about?
case, and I just gave you some gems of what's going
You
on
did.
right
Jeez, I
now.
need that list.
And I know that
Okay.
was
If
a
you want to
gem.
drag on a story, I'll talk about three
I
people
knew
per
that was
day.
a gem.
Yeah, because that's interesting
Mm.
to me.
No, the two gems you gave us. No, the two gems you
I
gave
think
us
that
is
they put a
88
whole lot
and
of people
Fogger.
on that list, though. I think they put a lot of
But
people on that list because they don't even want them in the courtroom. They might not even call them, but that's how a lot of these attorneys do. They'll
can I
put
get
you on
like
the
a
list so
media
you can't even be in
pass?
the courtroom.
Did you say a media pass? This is
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
I
you
say,
need
can
to.
I
If
get a
you want a
media
media
pass?
pass, you need to go do that now because you can
Don't
get
make me
that.
Okay.
listen, because I will go and get one. Any reason for me to go back home.
You can
Okay.
do that. Yeah, you can
Paulette, I'm
do
gonna
that.
get a media pass. Yeah, because then I can go into the
You can do
courtroom.
that. You can go
Oh,
right in
Mm.
there no matter
Diana.
what.
Diana. Baby, it's already done. It's already done.
Yep.
Huh? You got to
Get a
speak
media
it.
pass
Oh,
Your
here
daughter
we
gonna get
go.
that long.
before them people that don't
Hold
have
on.
one.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Paulette. One second. Let's stop the show real
Whew.
quick. Diana.
Whew,
All
my
right.
daughter needs a lung transplant. Y'all please pray for us. But listen, hey
Oh
Jesus, it's
God.
me again. You see my sister Diana and you see her daughter. Now I need you to be the doctor in the sick room that I know you to be. Make a way out of no way. Provide a lung, because I know you can. In Jesus' name, it is
Claim it.
already done, baby. It's already done. You
Yes,
got
Diana,
this.
we're thinking about you. Make sure you let us
Diana,
know how
please
that's
keep me
going.
posted.
I hate this.
Yes, keep us posted, please. Okay. Diana. I
Mm,
try not to say sorry to hear about that because I don't want to sound like I'm empathetic, but
mm.
I don't want to hear that about somebody. So I do have a soft heart for that type of stuff. So Diana, hopefully, everything goes well, and reach out to anybody that you need to. Some of us out
Absolutely.
here, even though we
You're
act
welcome,
like
Diana.
idiots or whatever, even though a lot of us act like idiots or whatever, but I could turn that shit off and actually care about you. So reach out if you need
Absolutely.
anything, okay?
Yes, girl.
Thank you very much, honey love. Thank you, so bomb. Thank you, just me. Yeah, absolutely. She's so young.
She's
Mm.
young, but let me tell you something. A way is
Mm,
going to be made in the middle of nowhere.
claim
I
it.
promise you, because she has so much life to live. Baby, don't
Mm,
you worry your pretty little head. Okay? Pray over your daughter, anoint your daughter every night. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen a lot quicker than you think it is. Mark my words, I promise you're gonna be just fine. I promise.
Yes, and Diana, honestly, like I just literally turned off envy mode. Um, I'm not playing. Like reach out to us if you
Yeah.
need any support. If anything will make you feel better, go swim. I'm not just saying that. I can't stand it when people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for you or whatever,
Oh
and then
no.
they do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who you're praying to. So, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Honey,
Yep.
I believe God for you and your daughter. Okay?
Absolutely, Diana, you're gonna get through it, okay?
Whew. All right.
But
I'm
we're
getting ready to
we're
cry. Hold
we're
on.
here.
Y'all talk.
RNY is definitely getting emotional for sure. But Paulette, I'm gonna blame this whole thing on you. I'm gonna get this damn list. But you drop gems. I need to
What
find
do
out
I
what's
get to
going
blame
on.
for it? I just bought you information. We can go
I,
back and
kn-
start talking about what you was talking about before.
oh no, no, I'm through with that. I was literally just about to end the show, but I was really interested in, I was really interested in what you were talking about or whatnot. But
Well, I
supposed
want
to
to
I'm
ask
end.
you
back.
this about the situation with RNY,
Yes.
you and the other guy.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
it. I started
Go
hearing
ahead.
stuff about it, but I just want to know what started it. Briefly, just say a couple of words.
Again, what started it was me talking about audio and landlord talking about linking up in the Bay Area last Friday. I said something on Pizarro's panel, just asking the people if they knew about it. That's what
Mm,
started it.
Now
And
let
then,
me add context to that, Miss Paulette. I really think he was in his fees because he was caught in a lie because he said he never had a conversation about a car show until the clip came out and showed that there was definitely a car show conversation and he was told to pull up on this car show
okay.
for this audio person.
um,
That's
so
what started all of
yeah.
that.
So Paulette, just to make this story really short, landlord had an issue with it, came up and asked me why I'm speaking about it because he said that there was no car show. Okay, great. And then he got a little too crazy on the panel. With me, that's fine. I was fighting everybody, so he's just another person. But yes, he started disrespecting RY because RY was in the chat. And then okay, let's just say, you know what, you know how it is on a panel. Let's say I took a
Right.
L that day, right? So people are expecting me to go panel to panel to panel to panel. Oh, landlord's over here saying something. He's over there saying something. I said I can't do that all day. I said, you know what though, we'll just have a beef and I'll figure out how to do whatever, troll him or whatever internet shit. That's where we left it. But then when he went around the internet, he changed himself. Well, he said some sexually explicit stuff, but when he changed his picture to RY's picture, okay, cool, I get it. Like we use different avatars, but once he changes the picture, saying that what he was gonna do to her, while he was the picture, then the trolling or the scratching on the internet or whatever that stopped because
Mm,
it was when you switch yourself to somebody's picture and say that you're going to do all these sexually explicit things to that person or whatever, that's a different level. So at that point, RNY was like, take away, take care of it the way I take care of it. So that means I'm falling back. That's the whole thing in a
okay.
nutshell, the
Let
Reader's
me ask you
Digest
this
version.
here.
Yeah,
Okay, now from what I'm hearing, before I came over here, for days,
right.
you're saying that you didn't stand up for RNY.
Yeah, that's what
That's what I'm
everybody
hearing.
says. Yeah, I don't know what to say to a letter inside of a circle. That's what they say. They just want to, Paulette, they want to set me up for me to say something outrageous. And
But
they
you
want to
stood
set
up
up,
for her though, right? When he was talking nasty to her.
I was yelling the whole, people don't think I did, but I pretty much think we're not going to talk about that. Apologize to her. He was like, I'm sorry for calling you a bitch or whatever. I'm like, well, what's even further? So my thing is if I was on mute, Then how did landlord talk to me? And then how did landlord talk to her? And I was basically saying what I could say. I got
Yeah.
your man card. Come get it if you need to, whatever. But these people paint the picture that I was on mute, that I was
Well,
talking.
I want to know,
Rex want the
RNY,
link.
did you feel like he did enough?
Yes. And the thing
That's
is, we're
all that
not
matter,
done.
though. It
We're
just
not
depends on
done.
what
So
RNY think.
exactly, that's
You
what
see what
I've
I'm
been
saying? That's the
saying.
way I feel about it because y'all go together. So
And then
That's what I've been
if you
saying.
I
cool with
told
it,
him,
I don't see
Paulette,
what the
I
problem is.
told him, I told him just leave it on me,
Thank you,
man
honey
to
love.
man. Let's do whatever we need to do,
Right,
man to
right.
man. That's what I
Yeah.
asked him. But then just out of
But you know he gonna
nowhere,
go for her. You know,
well,
anybody
right,
you get into it, we're gonna go for her.
right. No,
They're
I
gonna do it.
understand, but right, I understand, but there's a boundary within fighting. I'm not like to discuss anything. Don't switch to her picture and start talking about what you're gonna do to her.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying that's how people gonna come at you. And RNY, they're gonna do you the same way. When you get into it, they're gonna go without envy because
They
he's
Oh
are,
special
yeah,
to you.
and
yeah.
they have.
It's been
You
that
know,
way.
it's
It's
vice versa. So that's just
Yep.
what y'all got to get ready for. And
oh
when
no
the
no no no.
people come at you
We've dealt
wrong, you
with
got to
that.
come out here and bust them in the head.
Yeah,
Oh
no, we've
yeah,
dealt with
no.
that because it was said, "Oh, you don't come over here to our channels, and you don't click our links, and you don't be in our chats." But when I do find y'all in other spaces, y'all are talking about throwing shade at me, talking bad about envy. Like, what?
Yeah.
Are
So
you
you're not
okay?
gonna go
Right,
those places. I
Mm-mm.
understand. I understand everybody on this, and
right.
and everybody doing what they gotta do.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
gotta
But
do
my
what you
thing
gotta
is,
do.
yeah. But my thing is if okay, let's just say he chose to attack both of us. It just got to a point where they see these people are blinded in the internet. But when RY talks to me and tells me how she feels about him going
Mm,
too far, I would be an idiot me to say, "Oh, well, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go."
yeah.
She's like, just fall back, and let her, go in the direction that she's going in, and
Hmm.
to support her. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, am I gonna get? Because I don't know what to say about a letter inside of a circle. I don't have any reads. I don't know his past. I don't know what he does. Like, I can only call him a bitch and a hoe and what like there's no reads. But if a content creator that I know a little bit about or whatever, I could argue with them because I know. Listen, I haven't backed down from a content creator or a super subscriber, like somebody that joins panels ever. I've been in
Well,
fights ever.
if you're a pushover, you're gonna get pushed over. Okay, and that go for anybody listening.
Very true.
If you're a pushover, get ready to get pushed over.
Well,
And it's gonna
okay,
be
well,
that'll be
right.
your journey. That'll be your journey
Oh yeah, yeah,
on
Paulette.
YouTube.
I know. I've been 9 years deep, Paulette. I've gone through it with everybody.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Sometimes
I mean,
it get kind of busy, because I get out there sometimes, you know.
I know you do.
Yes,
I
you
know
do.
you do, and that's fine. That's fine. But yeah. I mean, I went over there, Gina. Oh my God, I made her run off of Maya's platform. But
Oh
you know,
God.
When you
no,
get
I
hurt,
get.
how long ago that's been?
I took
Oh, this was a
RY with
couple of
me.
months ago.
She almost
Okay, so
started
'cause
crying.
I missed that one, so I have to go back.
She almost
Yes.
started crying. She was like,
What?
because yeah, because I said, when I was arguing with her, I was like, hey, Mahaya, hold on a second. He's like, and Mahaya and I have known, we know how each other troll. We,
Yeah.
since I was there since the beginning of his channel. Um, you know, and basically I was like, Mahaya, I'm tired of this shit. Hold on a second. I'm gonna give her a call. Right? That's all I said, Paula. I'm gonna give her a call and tell her to mind her business or whatever. And I said, hold on, Mahaya. So he went on mute and I went on mute. And we
And
were on mute.
she
and
Lost
and
it.
lit Paulette, it's a long time to go on mute for about 3 minutes. Mahay and I were just on a standoff. We were on mute listening to Gina. Hey, she was going, hey, hey, hey. And then I came back. I said, Hey, I'm almost through. He's like, all right, bro. Then we both went on mute again. And
Mm.
Gina's like, you're going to let him dox me on your panel. Mahay, he's going to call
Oh
my
Lord.
phone. He's going to call my phone. You're going to let him dox me on your panel. And I'm like, Gina, I was like, yeah, Mahay, I got her. And I was thinking,
Uh,
Gina, how in the hell am I going to get your phone number and call you right now on the
well,
panel?
it's out there. It's out. Her phone number's out
Rex,
there. People
Hey,
call it.
Rex.
Mm. But she
I
have
had put
settled
the
down a
code in the
whole.
back. Empty ain't even look at the shit.
She
I
Uh
put
settled
the
down
oh.
a
code in the
whole
back.
lot in hell. I mean,
what'd you say, Paulette?
she have settled down a whole lot.
Oh, Gina, yeah, after she got the tattoo.
Hmm. Yeah, she
Like,
got
how do
she got a
you?
couple of them.
Well, I'm talking
She
about
got
Flawless Gang.
yeah, she got flawless and she got OYB.
Oh my God.
OYB.
That Las Vegas guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
She
okay.
she was messing around with him and she got a tattoo on him.
Paul, Paulette.
Miss
Oh, okay.
Paulette, let me ask you a question real fast, Miss Paulette.
Hold
Okay.
on, Rex, real quick. Hey, Paulette, she went and got a tattoo of a crew that DG changed the name of.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Oh, Broadway paid for it.
Oh shit! I
It was
didn't
like
know
Wait,
a
that
hold
dare.
part.
on.
It was like
Hold
they
on.
do the fear factor over every
Now
once
that's
in a while.
trolling. That's trolling. Now, Paulette, you
That
got
is
to give it to me
wild.
on this. Paulette, you got to give it to me on this. I think I explained it wrong. In the Mo 3 sector, not necessarily the long game, but in the Mo 3 sector, trolling is getting you to do something stupid in real life off the
Yeah,
internet.
and get out your body.
Yeah, yeah, go crazy and
Go
go do something.
crazy.
Get in your car and go to the park and
Hmm.
fight. See,
Yeah,
Mo
meet
3
them at
sector
such
is
and such.
Yep, yep, yeah. Mo three
Pull
sector is
up.
trolling somebody to get them to go out and do something stupid,
Yeah, jump
like
in your
towing
shit and
Donald
go to
Goins.
jail.
That's
Jump
how
in your
Donald
shit
Goins and I got mad at each other. Yeah, from towing his cars at the
and go to
motel.
jail and stay in jail for about 5 months.
Miss
And
Paulette,
see,
every
What's up,
crazy with
Big
this
Quan?
towing shit. But Miss Paulette, you and my mom would be. My mom 81. I don't know how old you are. I know you close to 70 or you 70. But she newsy as hell. She not newsy as you because she not on the internet. She just know the people on the internet hate me. And I said, Mom,
But,
not enough. But yeah, I might put my mom number in the back chat. I'll tell you gonna call. My mom will talk to you though,
no,
cause
no,
she's a
no,
nice
no,
lady.
no.
Rex,
I don't contact nobody off of the internet.
She's
ever.
not on the internet.
Paulette's
I
never.
know it, but no,
Her name is Gloria.
no way.
Rex,
I'm
she's
not
not
doxxing.
calling.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
do that.
I'm gonna go on mute. But
No.
y'all be a good conversation. You and my mom. My mom smacked a white lady in '62. She was 18, and her dad had to come
What
get
the
her and
fuck?
take her
Rex,
away.
Yeah, I know
'62.
Rex,
she
take your
got in trouble.
medicine, Rex. What the take your medicine, dog. Um, but Paulette, oh my gosh, I can't eat. And honestly, I told a lot of people over here, I said I don't do a lot of Mo 3 sector content because the B sector is not going to be digging into it or involved in it. But this level, yeah,
It's
lists
been
and
good. It's been
oh
so
yeah,
juicy
lists
over
and
there.
yeah,
Ooh, it's
lists
been
and
juicy.
bloggers. Why are they
It's been
still
so
bothering?
juicy.
Look at Joe Robinson.
Oh,
My
jeez.
name Levi. You should call my mom. What the fuck,
Yeah,
Rex?
I can Yeah, I don't
Paulette
talk
is
to
Nah, my
nobody
never
from
mom a
there.
had.
friendly lady though. Nah, she'll
Right,
talk to
right,
I'm
you. Miss
right,
sure
right,
Paulette
she
be a
right.
perfect
is.
person.
I'm sure she is. You remember you said the
She's
same
not
thing
gonna.
about
She
your
don't know
daddy.
nothing about YouTube though.
You said the same thing about your daddy.
Now my dad died
You wanted.
2023,
I
so
know that, but I'm talking about when he was living.
now my
You
dad
told
ain't gonna
Paulette
talk
to
to
call
y'all.
your dad.
When he was living.
Hell no. Hell no. My dad ain't gonna
Yeah,
talk to
you
y'all. My
did.
dad
You
was
said it
mean as hell.
about, but you
Go
said
ahead.
that
My
me
fault.
and him needed to hook up.
Paulette is on super troll today.
I might have said that. I might have said that, but I ain't say he wasn't to talk to you. He just go hit that from the back. That's all I
Whatever
was saying, Paul. He
whatever
don't
he
want to
was
talk to
gonna
you
do, you said that we could do it. I don't know what that was.
because he was 77 when he passed. So
hmm Yeah, he was too old for me.
y'all
Paulette
niggas are
sounded like
I'm
crazy
we're in
on
the
here.
Mo3
younger. I date
conversation.
younger.
I
Paulette
know he was
said,
just gonna hit that one time.
Paulette said 50 is the cutoff.
Yeah, I don't date no old man.
Oh, Paulette,
Hey,
hold
Miss
that shit
Paulette, you
together,
funny as
Paulette.
hell, Miss Paulette.
They got the worms. I don't date them.
No, he definitely, Joan, no, he doesn't care. He definitely doesn't care. Man, I gotta go. I gotta shit.
I'm
Three
finna,
and a
I,
half
I gotta
hours.
get out over here. I'm missing stuff, honey, because it's been so juicy
I
over there.
I know, Paulette. I'm going right now.
I've been catching
You
up
can,
on the B sector stuff today, watching old videos. But now I'm
yeah.
getting ready to go back over there to the Mo 3 sector,
And
and I'll
if
do
you want to
do that again
know,
tomorrow.
I'm doing it right now. Hey, after I call my mom, but Paulette,
Yeah, you
let
better
me.
call your mom and tell her you on that list.
Bye bye. I've been on lists before. Um, but what I was saying is that what was I gonna say? Shit. I was gonna say,
I got
Well, I'm
you.
gonna
yeah,
say
I'm
before
gonna
I
Your
leave,
ass
I
rattled.
pull for you and RNY Envy because I like y'all. If I didn't like y'all, y'all would know that. But I do
yeah.
like y'all and shit. And
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Rex.
I mean, ain't no big deal. I ain't nobody
She
on
down
here.
with him, I'm telling you. Girl, she down with her
Yeah,
man,
I
and
mean, I
that's how you
fucks with them.
supposed to be.
Cause I done been over the
Yeah.
Mo 3 sector, and I didn't. I've been over there before. I remember Ben Loco always tell me, Rex, we not knowing the address
Oh,
today.
Bimp.
So
Yeah.
sometimes they don't even want me on the panel and shit sometimes. So,
Because
same
you
shit
changed
goes to
the
the Mo 3
topic.
sector.
Yeah, you changed the topic.
Definitely, I definitely do. That's a fact. I'm
Yeah,
always
you
on that
can't do
time.
that
Well,
over
they
there.
say
You got to stay on task.
I'm the only
Yeah, Ben
closest one
Loco,
to
my
get
man,
accepted
but
over
y'all
there.
cool and shit. So I'm gonna drop down. But I was just telling
All right,
y'all all
Rex.
that, like all that defending. That's a come on, man. We not even talking
Yeah, I
about nothing.
know. Right, right,
Yeah,
We're not
right.
talking
You
yeah.
about
know.
nothing.
And
Landlord, I heard
Paulette, I
landlord say
was
the
gonna
other day he
say,
don't even have no problems. Landlord was in his bag that night. He don't even have no problems. I know landlord a little bit. I don't know him like that, but I know him a little bit. He don't even have no problems with you, bro.
I got a
Now he
problem
Well,
with
might be
one
him.
talking
thing about
crazy.
him, he go at the
Yeah, I
niggas
agree with you.
hard. I don't fool with. Yeah, I
No,
don't fool
I
with him
agree with
Right.
you, Evan. I
Paulette,
agree with you.
if
because he
you
go
want
at
to
the
hear
niggas
that,
too hard.
you're asking me about the details of that. I'm gonna leave this up. Just you can run back the beginning of it. I went
Right,
through it
right.
like
Just
real
beginning.
quick,
Okay.
about 20 minutes. Yeah, in about
I'm a,
20
I'm
minutes, I
a,
went through everything, and
okay.
even
Now I'm not
about
gonna watch
Z,
it tonight. I'm gonna watch tomorrow.
and then Z. I even talked about
I'm gonna watch
ZX and
tomorrow day.
Pizarro. I even talked about ZX and Pizarro like having their thing going on right now. So.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Rex
Yeah.
and
They got. Yeah.
Paulette.
Oh
Any
yeah,
last
yeah. One more.
because
Oh, Envy.
Paulette,
That's what I came up
you'll
here to
see
say.
me on one of those panels, Paulette.
And one
I'm
thing,
gonna hit
when I came up
Rex
Okay.
here,
panel.
the
Okay.
troll thing.
I'll be
Now, if a
looking for
troll
you.
bothers me, right? When I say
I'm getting ready
I'm
to
talking
go.
about somebody getting
All right,
raped
Paulette.
and get checked. When I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about somebody
Ariel,
getting
I'll holler at
raped or
you.
something like that,
All right, boo.
is because
And bye,
if
Red.
you want to bother me,
Appreciate
I want
Bye,
to
Ted.
bother
Paulette said
you.
bye, Rex.
All right, bye, Miss Paulette. But I'm be real quick. This is another thing. If some troll bother me, right, you're trying, you see, well, I'm gonna talk about your kid. I don't really mean that, but if you want to talk crazy on the internet, I could talk crazy. And guess what? All
Right.
you gotta do is come off the internet, and we don't even gotta talk crazy no more.
Not
If
at
we're not gonna
all.
do that, then I'm gonna talk about your
Well, Rex.
grandchildren,
Yep.
your kids, and all that.
Right. Well, Rex, my thing is you understand what a silent beef is. A silent beef means don't talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
tell that to
facts.
some people. But with it, with landlord's situation, he went too far.
I agree with you.
When he
I agree.
when he changed RNY's picture, that was enough. And said what he was gonna
Yeah, I
do to
saw
her
that,
with the
and
picture.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not nah,
but
it's
and you know what I'm gonna tell you that is too. Because I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the old head is intoxicated or not. But I think that's kind of them pumping them on, like you've been leading on to some of these YouTubers. Because I don't call them content creators, because I will never call these bum niggas professionals at anything until they prove it
Right.
to me. So they YouTubers, and
Yeah.
they kind
They
of
want to
lead
see the
him on to
crash
that shit.
outs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
for
lead him on
sure.
to that shit, and then act like they don't got nothing to do with it. That's why I keep
That's
telling
what
them.
people do. That's what people do. They
Yeah,
gas people up and then they run and laugh about the content.
yeah.
They're
That's
not
why
they're
I'ma
not
start on their
satisfied.
kids.
Oh
No,
Jesus
I got you.
Christ.
No, what I'm saying, I'm
Yeah, I
not
get
doing
it.
it on your show, but what I'm saying, I'm gonna start on their kids, under their kids' clothes. What are they gonna do about it? You're a troll. Come off the keyboard, and I'll show you who you are. If you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna
Jesus.
disrespect you in ways you've never been disrespected before. Now, what you
Damn,
gonna do
Rex.
about it? Cause you
They're
just a
not gonna do
fucking
shit,
troll.
Rex. They're
I
not gonna
know.
do shit, Rex.
I know.
Nothing.
I know. So there, I get to
Nah.
disrespect them there. Y'all
Hey,
have a good
hey.
day, though.
You
All
too.
right,
Go ahead.
Rex. All right,
I'm making
Rex.
barbecue chicken and string beans, and I got rice. What you making, RNY?
Oh, that sounds good. Now I just had a little vegan Philly cheesesteak salad. That's all.
What you know about Philly cheesesteaks? Here the hell she go. I don't
Hey,
even know what
y'all,
that is. A vegan
y'all got
cheesesteak.
gimmick. Yeah, 90% of your restaurants in Philly have gimmick cheesesteaks. I can make a better one.
No, you gotta go
Ooh,
to the right ones
You got
though.
to go to
Like
the
that
right
Gino, that's
place.
tourist shit. That's
Right.
tourist shit.
I see now. When
Geno's,
That's
I
what I'm
was eating
saying.
Pat's.
meat, I went to Geno's and I was highly disappointed. Highly
Yeah,
disappointed.
I would be. I know. Guess what? I've been there once in my life, and I lived there
Yeah, I
45
want to
years.
go. Listen, when I go to a
Take me
scene,
to the hood.
I looking for a hole in the wall. I want
Yes.
No,
like,
you gotta
yeah,
go to Larry's. Larry's,
I want the
Jim's.
men. I want the men to be out front with, sitting on the folding chairs and shit.
Yes.
Like,
I want them to
You
hand me
ain't gonna
my
get too
food in a
much of that
brown
in the
paper
hood
bag with
though.
grease
No,
at the
that's not
bottom.
in the hood. Ain't no nobody sitting outside in the hood though. That's never gonna
well,
happen.
Listen,
No,
if
that's
you
not
don't
gonna
have
happen.
me if you don't have me food in
Rex.
the
I'm
brown
used
paper
to
bag with grease at the bottom, I don't
Rex.
want it.
Yeah,
I
yep,
got some good
exactly.
places for y'all though. If y'all come
No,
down here.
Rex. Yeah, Rex. What I'm saying is, our weather is different. And Atlanta, the old heads in Atlanta are always sitting outside in front of the house.
Sitting outside
I
with them
got
with
you.
them knickerbocker shorts on, a
Oh
white
yeah,
beater, and
yeah,
them
yeah.
sandals that look
Facts,
like baskets.
Yeah.
facts.
Oh, see,
All
Tiffany
right.
Black said she went to
Oh,
Geno's and was highly
Geno's.
disappointed as well.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
facts. But if y'all
Touristy
come
shit.
down here and shit, I'll bring following out because me and her
It's
still be
like going to
talking.
Giordano's. It's like going to
Awesome.
Giordano's in Chicago. It's like that's not Chicago
Um,
pizza. Okay.
that place is
Yeah, in
nasty.
Um,
Chicago don't know about cheesesteaks. 'Cause I was in Bloomington real quick,
I'm not
and they
trying.
had
I used.
they
I
gave
lived
me a
in
six
Chicago for
inch
6 years. Ain't no damn. Well, yeah, Portobello was the closest. That's about it.
a 4 inch cheesesteak on bread. I said, yo, y'all got a hoagie roll? They like, yeah, we got one. We got dinner rolls. They gave me a fucking 4 inch roll for my
A
cheesesteak
Oh,
fucking
with
roll.
bell
Oh
peppers.
hell
No
no.
bullshit.
Nah, you gotta get
I
the.
could
You
have
gotta get
made
the
four
no,
hell.
cheesesteaks with them.
I need my hoagie roll toasted
Yeah,
hard
you
on the
gotta get the.
inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
All
All
I
right.
right,
gotta
I'm
make
gonna
a
go,
phone
y'all.
call and get to the
All right.
most
Thank you for coming,
respecter.
Rex. And before
Okay,
you
y'all have a
end the
good
show,
one.
Envy, you too, Rex. And before you end the show, Envy, remember, I
Yeah.
want to say it was last week we were talking about the Waymos, the
Yes.
little. So about what yesterday or something like that, there was this news article going around on YouTube that there was a two-car crash involving a Waymo vehicle. I'm
Yep.
like, y'all out here
See?
crashing
Yeah.
all over
Hell
the place.
no. Hell no. Shit. Well, hey, y'all, this is exactly where I'm going right now. Thank you for
Okay,
coming.
because
I appreciate
listen,
it. I'm going to do.
And I ain't gotta say a damn thing. But girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low. And I can give more than dick, girl, it's true. But I only did one time. Yeah. Struggle like this, you wouldn't understand the way I feed my family. I come from nothing and it hurt, I'm being real. Got tired of seeing my mama shed a tear. All my life was in the field. That money, that moolah made me go crazy. Go and get it, my motto, this on a daily. My baby needs some Pampers, P.O. on my ass. So bitch, I gotta scratch on the block from 9 to 5. I'm getting it till the lounge come. Hoping that I make it to my daughter and my son. You gotta relate and feel my energy. Keep that 30 on my waist, it's from my enemies. Feel like my life is like a movie scene. Baby, that's a ghetto dream. Ghetto dream. This for them kids who ain't got nothing else to eat. Baby, this a ghetto dream.
I would troll and I would talk shit and I do stuff like that, but it wasn't on the level of talking about people's lifestyles. We weren't talking about how people was how they was brought up. We weren't talking about how people was raising their kids. We wasn't talking about none of that type of shit. It was just people on the panel talking about other people's ideas on topics, and the shit would get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? The shit would get unreal, dog. And it was shit that I had never saw before on the internet.